Is someone recording tonight's session? Because I know that.
Got
Will
that
normally
handled.
does.
Okay.
You're
Ready to go? Okay. And maybe check your volume on this song. It is the 41st millennium. Peace is a lie. There is only war. The triumphant return to the sagas of the Silverwind Dynasty begins as such. Having conquered the alien planet of Lele Fionad, otherwise known as the Dread Pearl, the rogue trader dynasty of the Silverwind family has made off with a shipload of treasure and has begun the long and arduous process of colonizing an uninhabited system for the glory of mankind and the God Emperor. Everything went along swimmingly, but shadows lurk where they least expect it. The planet they had chosen to colonize, Pranox Alpha, has been visited by two different alien species, one of which specialized in strange biological technology, the other a strange and misunderstood science known as shadow play, direct manipulation of the human thought process. The first of these aliens were the natives, and were wiped out under mysterious circumstances, their ruins littering the planet's surface. The second species, and the more dangerous, left behind a fully functional but abandoned void station hovering over the planet, directly above the Fleshmonger ruins. Although establishing the colony was pretty easy, given, there was nothing around to criticize or protest, the fact remains that there is still an active unknown alien species lurking in the Corona's expanse, one that could easily threaten the Silverwind Trade Protectorate at any given moment. And, so long as their science of shadow play remained in play, they could potentially overthrow all the hard process and progress humanity has achieved in the centuries since the Corona's expanse was first settled. Lord Captain Useless Grant has thus authorized an investigation into these aliens, hoping to unearth their secrets before they can be turned against humanity. Millions upon billions of lives depend on whether or not these mysterious aliens are still active. This is a mission that would benefit the entirety of the Imperium of Man. And as their reputation has grown strong already, the Silverwinds have nothing to lose, and everything to gain. After all, these pathetic Xenos scums are but another stepping stone in their long path to progress and prosperity. Everyone on page 4 of the slides, please.
Yes, sir.
It's a very uneventful day in the warp. The Velvet Glove, the flagship of the Trade Dynasty, is making a long and arduous journey to the Ulfgard system, which is a, waypoint that they hope to reach in order to progress deeper into the Cronus expanse. And, like most voyages into the warp, it's a long one, but an uneventful one. The wheel of warp occurrences and shenanigans has not given us anything interesting. Basically, the entirety of... Well, let's just say that the warp isn't exactly belligerent today. It's actually a bit of a pleasant ride. We're going to just play this song in the meantime, because I think we are all a bit used to it by now, as background for just this initial catch-up between the characters.
I'm surprised you didn't hear this during It's the 41st Millennium.
Yeah. Like I said, we're doing things a bit differently.
Wow.
So,
Kind of. I remember this one.
yes.
Wow.
So, the voyage into the warp. Hey, Cooper, you're just in time. We started like 5 minutes ago.
You're muted.
Yeah, might be a little weird. Just go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry. Keep eating if you need to. So, the ship is in the warp, and you're expected to pop out into the Ulfgard system any minute now. What are your characters doing on the downtime you have before you make the transition into real space? Yes, Tam, this is the catch-up.
Okay.
I'll have Grant where he's basically just sitting in the big chair, but he's also like feeding his pet toad.
The warp toad Sherman.
Yeah, the warp toad. He's currently feeding it with like dead critters that would be found like on the lower decks. So
God knows there's plenty of vermin aboard your ship.
there certainly are. So he just goes like, all right, here we go, and I'm basically holding a tail as I dangle it in front of Sherman. You want it?
Ribbit. And he just kind of takes it.
Good lad. He also has a little tiny hat.
Yes, the tiny little hat.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, the Lord Captain is feeding his warp abomination in the form of a harmless toad. Who wants to go next?
This will all pay off in the future, I swear.
Yes.
I can go next, I guess.
Cadium, the resident tech priest of the rogue traders' inner circle, and the man who constantly skirts the line between dogma and heresy like it was a, jump rope.
Woohoo!
Hopscotch. Hopscotch. I was thinking hopscotch.
Yes, hopscotch. Cadium has been, for the past couple of days, attempting to code Doom on his, in his own arm. For the bit,
Yeah.
he's been attempting to code Doom.
Yes. There are many forms of entertainment in the 40k universe. You have Regicide, which is fancy space chest. You have War, which is, popular.
Or
There's also various forms of literature and philosophical thought to study. Dirty slates are for lower class rubes, but they still exist. And yes, some slates do have sort of rudimentary forms of entertainment, like Pong or Tetris.
yeah. And
You're
Cadium,
attempting something a bit more ambitious, trying to program an entire virtual combat simulator into your arm.
Yeah, Cadium Red Light Jr., he would rather not think philosophical thoughts about his own existence or the fact that he is a person who's slowly becoming less and less of a person, and Theseus is shipping himself. He'd rather not think about that and instead attempt to code Doom into his arm.
It would be certainly it would definitely be state sponsored were it not for the fact that demons as a whole are not public knowledge and actively suppressed. The knowledge of and their existence are both suppressed for very reasonable reasons.
So Cadium's current coding journey is just for him alone, and occasionally to show a crewmate and show another tech priest like, hey, my code's broken. What the fuck do I do?
Yes.
Etc.
So you're just doing that, killing the time. Who do we got next on deck?
Someone's gotta go next, guys. Come on.
Let me finish doing flat color, okay?
Yes. Elun is currently drawing Arc, so do you want to go ZZ or do you want to go Beck?
Sure. I can
okay,
go.
we're going with ZZ, then I guess Beck. So, ZZ,
Yes.
resident non-binary navigator who looks like a kitten but punches like a tiger.
I think
I think
ZZ
we're-
has planted themselves near Cadium playing with Goose and some rudimentary patchwork cat toy that they figured out how to make.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, nobles such as yourself often find ways to pass the time with little crafts, arts and crafts stuff.
Mhm.
Most
Sticks and
nobles.
string can go a
Yeah.
long way.
Yes, most nobles are very terrible at arts and crafts, but everyone has to pretend like they're geniuses because they're nobles. You actually made a very functional cat toy for your pet Grinix, the psychic orange-like cat, or more specifically, an orange cat-like being with great psychic potential that you bonded with on the
Goose.
Dread Pearl. Yes, Goose is very happy being able to play with you, and you can sense that your emotional state is linked with Goose. So when you're happy, so is Goose. So the fact that you're enjoying the, play means that Goose is also kind of like enjoying it.
He-
Although, remember, this is an intelligent being, not an average house cat, so
Uh-huh.
there's only so much you can do to keep this thing, stimulated. But you're having a good time just sharing space with Cadium as he's doing his own thing.
So would that mean, when from the Grenix perspective, it's entertaining ZZ?
That is a very interesting thought. Does ZZ think about the possibility that Goose is playing with you, not the other way around?
I think there's kind of a mutual respect and understanding that it's I know you're smart, and also a cat, so I don't know where the line is there, and I think it goes both ways.
Yeah, it's kind of like the relationship of master/pet hasn't been fully established. At best, you two are just getting along perfectly fine because you'd rather not figure out where the line is at this point.
Yeah.
You're coexisting, you're having a good time, so, why put a label on that?
Mhm.
It is Goose is just an intelligent alien cat with psychic powers.
You say just like that's an everyday occurrence.
ZZ has a friend, we're not gonna question it.
I mean, we kind of keep a very intelligent / questionably sentient orangutan in our lower decks.
That is absolutely correct. There is, in fact, an alien orangutan somewhere on the lower bowels of your ship, making
Sometimes. Not all the time. Only sometimes.
Yeah,
What is that thing called?
The Jakairo.
Jakiro.
Thank you, the Jakairo.
The Jakairo Digismith occasionally uses your ship as a backup workshop. You guys lost track of it a while back, but you're fairly certain that that thing is downstairs trying to put together like a hovercraft or something.
Base.
You don't even know if it's gonna work or not, or what the purpose behind the object is, but you're fairly certain that the Jakairo will just go about its merry day, regardless of whether or not it works. Beck, our resident pilot who almost never takes off his helmet. You're playing Regicide with the Trade Colonel, Autumn. Regicide is kind of like more in-depth strategic space chess. Like, it's not a direct one-to-one game of, like, comparable to chess. But it is the game that smart people like to play, much in the way chess is the game smart people like to play on modern-day Earth. Just... excuse me a second, I need to take some water. You do know that certain officers throughout the Imperium like to play Regicide to keep themselves mentally sharp. And the Trade Colonel Autumn really likes Regicide on his downtime as well. And it
I thought it was
is...
Colonel August.
Yeah, Trade Girl August. I'm sorry, Autumn is a name that's been floating in my head a while, for reasons.
Yeah, no worries.
It isn't played on wooden pieces either. It's like a fully holographic board and shit. There is an optional rule set that has you hide certain pieces as well. But August isn't playing by those rules with you yet, because, he's trying to help you get more familiar with the game. So is that what Becca's going to be doing for pretty much the downtime RP?
Yes.
Yeah. So the pilot and the trade colonel are just playing space chess. Yeah. Ark. Seneschal. Former Navy freewheeler dealer.
Yeah. Ark
Professional cyborg.
well, not really. He's not nearly as much of a cyborg as, say, Cadium, but,
You did spend most of the last session underground in an industrial complex, getting a tune-up.
fixing all the wires that, I feel like the entire, all three of the A-named trade gang did that, though. Because it was semi-canon, all their augments were malfunctioning from overuse.
You also had your teeth checked out by the Magos, Kadrian
Yes.
Andros.
Yes, that happened too.
Your dental fillings, by the way, are in good condition, no cavities.
Oh, hell yeah. Ark's doing better than me.
That's sad.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't have cavities, but I do have that whole root canal situation going on. But anyway. Ark is kind of just brushing up on, what to expect in the system. Obviously, there's already been some briefings probably while we're in the warp, but just brushing up because we're about to arrive, looking into the local dialects, all the stuff that, a good Seneschal would do. And then on the side, he kind of has, his own books of morbid curiosities that, if he were anything but a Seneschal, would probably get him some really odd looks. He has a couple, books filled with, Xenos biology, etc., just kind of sitting also beside him on his desk that you see him occasionally reading in between what he's supposed to be doing. And anyone who does shoot him odd looks probably wouldn't live very long, just on this being a rogue trader dynasty.
Yes.
But, you could probably imagine the legalities of that would be in question if he wasn't someone of his position.
Yeah, most manuals and textbooks on the subject of xenobiology and culture are, turbo illegal, as in, they don't... As in, they don't exist officially, but there are certain texts that, high-ranking military officers keep around just to, these are orcs. They're green and like fungus. They make things work by the power of belief and idiocy.
Yeah!
That is actually something orcs do.
Orcs do, I'm aware, yeah.
Yeah, but the Ulfgard system that you guys are going to be visiting has one major attraction of note. Well, two. The first is that there's a big-ass gas giant in the system that's used as, a mining outpost.
Ooh, fun.
The second is that it's also home to a hive world that has maintained more or less independence from the other rogue trader dynasties in the Cronus Expanse.
Okay, that's kind of funky, actually, because normally stuff out here needs rogue trader sanctions and protections.
That's because it doubles as an Imperial Navy base.
That would do it.
But not like a full-scale operation, it's more of a outpost. As in, patrol squadrons in the Expanse will go to this planet to resupply, rebuild, get more men if they happen to lose some, because the Navy tends to lose a lot of men from warp travel alone.
Yeah.
So whenever there's holes in the ranks and they need to be filled up, they come to this planet specifically to fill them up from the local populace.
I do?
Yeah. That is actually, it is actually also a practice certain rogue traders like to practice as well. It's called gang pressing. You just show up to a planet and force a bunch of people onto your ship and put them to work without any regards as to their rights or well-being.
Yeah, isn't that one of the things that, what was his name? Fucking Feckward was talking about?
Well, when he did that, he was doing it with, slaves and shit.
Yeah.
When the Imperial Navy does it, they do it with the,
legal sanctioning. It's recruitment, guys.
And when a rogue trader does it, usually it's only after bribing lots of officials on the planet to, like, turn the other way.
Turn the other way, yeah.
Croc and Feckward, rogue trader, pirate would just go onto primitive planets and kidnap people from their homes at gunpoint.
Yeah, that checks out.
Specifically planets that could not fight back, so, like, there's lots of layers to how it works, but yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, but you can expect that the Ulfgard system, at the very least, will be pleasant. Considering it's only a stopover for your... It's only a stopover, because, like, you know, you guys kind of need to resupply your ship, and a trip to Footfall would take too long.
Yeah, Deep Void runs are like that.
Yeah. So, now that we've caught up with all your characters... Excuse me, I had dinner before coming here, so...
Same.
No worries, man.
Yeah, it's still
I think
fresh.
we all did.
Smart. You hear a buzzing on the intercom, a noise you're all familiar with because that can only mean one person is calling you. Octus Zeva, the ship's navigator, and Zizi's uncle. So you hear the intercom buzz off. Who picks up the phone?
I'll have Grant pick it up.
So Grant activates the intercom.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lord Captain, are you there?
Yes.
This is your navigator speaking, Octus Zeva.
Mm-hmm.
Hello again.
Hi.
I'm calling to inform you that we have begun the transition into real space, but there are complications.
Such as?
No demonic manifestations, fortunately, or psychic phenomena resulting from the warp.
Mm-hmm.
But there is an unusual amount of emotional strife where we're going.
Hmm. As in, the crew is feeling strife?
Not our crew, no. I'm trying to aim the ship into orbit above Fenring Primus.
Hmm.
But for some reason, I can't seem to position the ship to transition there. We're transitioning into real space on the outskirts of the system, near the gas giant Fenring Subprimus.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Wait. Something is not right, Captain. We are manifesting above Kronos, one of the moons of Fenring Subprimus. I believe prudent action is necessary.
Okay. I'll assemble the retinue and we'll plan accordingly. Thank you for the update.
I must warn you, Lord Captain. I don't know what we're going to warp into.
Okay. I talked to like the XO.
The trade colonel gets up from the regicide board. Yes, Lord Captain.
I go, issues with the warp, uncertain of what we might be warping into. Ready to ship.
He nods. Any idea where we're warping into?
We're being summoned over a moon, so we can be up for anything.
Ilun,
Yes.
since you're the one who's going over the supplementary information about the Ulfgard system, the moon Kronos is attached to the gas giant Fenring Subprimus. It is basically a dead moon. Like, there's no
Nothing
atmosphere.
there.
Yeah. At best, it's used as like a smuggler's hideout on some occasions. But there have been some unsuccessful mining operations within the planet itself. Well, the moon. There is nothing on there to suggest, there's nothing really of note. So the fact that you're manifesting there and not over Fenring Primus is a bit of a tip-off that something's wrong.
Yeah, Art kind of looks to Grant. Zeva said we're manifesting above Kronos, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there. It's been a dead moon for as long as anyone can remember. There have been a couple failed mining operations, but he kind of looks over the map of the system. The fact we're not over the Hive world, something's definitely wrong. Very wrong.
Or something's pulling us there.
I think that would classify as something wrong.
Exactly.
But you know, the music stopped just when I needed it to.
How perfect.
Perfect.
How
timing.
fortuitous. So yeah. Let me just cue up the next soundtrack.
Alrighty, I just need to do Ark's stupid little floaty particle effects, and then I've actually finished this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and
okay,
the rest of his hair. Oops, I'm missing a couple. Oh well.
so I need to time this just right. Will everyone please, not yet, but Captain Grant, what do you tell your retinue to do as the ship begins to transition into real space?
Take positions where they're supposed to be on the bridge. Like, yeah.
Alright, so Cadium goes over to his usual console cogitator.
Yeah, he sits up in his chair. He stops coding Doom. He prepares his mechadendrites.
Mm-hmm.
Ark would stand next to your command throne. Beck is in the pilot seat once more, and Zizi is just there.
I just exist,
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to
Yeah.
ZZ with one of my 6 mechadendrites.
keeping them out of trouble.
Gently holding.
Okay, the ship shutters are fully down. And you hear on the intercom, transitioning into real space in 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you hear him say, evasive maneuvers!
Oh god, okay. Ark basically looks over to Beck. What does Beck, and because Beck is also on the scanners, what is immediately on the scanners when we come into real space that would justify evasive maneuvers?
Everyone turn to page 5 on the slides.
Alright,
Okay.
page 5.
Cooper, the new slides are up under the maps section of the Discord.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's
As-
a problem.
As you transition into real space above the gas giant, you can see a space battle unfolding right before your eyes. Two sides are easily clear, and one of them is winning. A large pirate ship is opening fire on what looks to be an Imperial naval vessel. Macro cannon fire scorching hot rays of las fire on the prow. A small squadron of Cobra destroyers is desperately trying to draw fire away from the main Imperial cruiser, but you can see just as many Wolfpack raiders hunting this squadron. This is a space battle, and you've just emerged right into the middle of the field. Beck, I'm going to need you to roll me. Give me a second while I
It's
pull up.
flight test time!
Unfortunately, it is. Okay, if I can just get the document to open. Oh wait, I can check from here. Rules channel. Here we go. I need you to make me a -10 pilot spacecraft plus maneuverability test. Coop?
Let me
So-
check the ship's maneuverability for you.
Yeah, maneuverability is +16, so that's a +6.
On top of whatever additional modifier Scoop has from being cool.
Yeah.
From being good at his job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being
so
cool.
Yeah, so Coop, I need you to make me a +6 ship piloting test. Can you do that for me? Coop, you there?
Koopa!
He might have stepped out for putting something away.
Okay, crap. I should probably have his sheet on here, so just... no, I do not in fact have Coop's character sheet on here. Crap.
I think he has a plus 20 on top of whatever his agility is.
Okay, but I don't know what his agility is right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Cooper's sheet somewhere. Hold on.
I also do too, but it's only up, but it's not up to level 4.
I know. I have like a fairly recent one, I think.
Okay, so we're just gonna do this instead. Beck maneuvers the ship hard left banking, or I guess port, as a macro cannon round narrowly misses the bridge of your ship. This is like, the ships are deep into combat, and you can hear something cackle from the Vox network. You're being hailed.
Ark standing next to Grant basically picks it up so Grant can keep complete control of the ship's own Vox network.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a pirate ship or the Navy vessel?
You honestly can't tell. You can only hear someone say, "This is Captain of Battlefleet Warship Sword of Reconciliation to unknown Imperial vessel. We are under..." And you just can't make out anything beyond that.
Okay, so Ark kind of basically hears Battlefleet. Can I assume that's either? I'm gonna assume as a player that he's saying Battlefleet Coronis or something similar.
That is a reasonable guess, but you're not entirely. That is a reasonable guess.
Yeah, that's a reasonable guess. We don't know for sure.
But you don't. But mostly because you don't recognize the name, the Sword of Reconciliation.
Yeah.
You don't recognize that on the roster of ships in the Coronis Expanse.
Funky. Okay. Out of context, what? So there's a Navy vessel and then there's the pirate ship. What class are the classes of these ships? Just roughly. I don't even know the exact class, but are we talking like we have 2 frigates here, or are we talking we have 2 like heavy cruisers here?
You have a Mars-class battle cruiser in the Navy, and what looks to be an unknown but outdated Imperial model being used by the Chaos pirates.
Lovely. Well, knowing Grant hates chaos and just the fact this is piracy, Ark basically responds back, "Arcturus Magellan, Seneschal of the Silverwind Dynasty. If you're part of the Imperium Man, count us on your side. If not, we're opening fire."
You can't get a hail from you can't get a hail back from the Sword of Reconciliation, but you are hailed by the pirate vessel that says, "Keep your nose out of it, Imperial dogs, or you're next." I really hate that I have to restart the music every so often.
Diego.
Yes.
What banner of chaos are they flying on their ship?
You can't really tell. At this point, most pirates are Chaos affiliated, but the ship does not really have any real identifying marks that can point to one specific Chaos warband or another. This looks like a generic pirate fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, like, there are a lot of independent pirate crews operating in the Expanse, but keeping track of all of them is like trying to keep track of how much sand there is in a desert.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can clearly tell that they don't seem to be affiliated. Based on your long and colorful history of the Chaos, you don't see any big tentacles, so that rules out Slaanesh. You don't see any floating crystals, so that's not Tzeentch.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, very little skull and bones on the side, so not Khorne. And it looks to be a rather mundane ship, so not Nurgle either. If it was Nurgle, there would be flies, literal flies, swarming around it.
Yeah, cosmic flies. Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot his hair. Hold on. Ignore that.
So, yeah. As you see that the ships are engaged in battle, you notice that several shuttles and several boarding torpedoes are heading towards the Sword of Reconciliation.
Shoot those boarding torpedoes. ZZ.
Cadmium, can I go now, please? Cadmium.
I think Skid's in the bathroom.
Okay.
Skid just got back from the bathroom. What the heck? Why is
Oh,
half
then
my
Skid's
table?
in.
I was grabbing a snack. I was grabbing a snack.
Okay.
I was cutting a peach. I have a snack. Cadmium, he uncurls his mechadendrite and he like gives ZZ like a tiny little push with it and he goes, "Get at it."
Yay!
Okay, so I need you to make me a ballistic skill -10.
They're
Tam.
weird targets.
And you're mobile.
Ballistic -10. Okay, so I gotta beat it. Okay, oh, understood. This is gonna not probably go well. Where is the dice channel? There it is.
It's the
Yep.
Rolling dice is under gameplay section.
No,
Nope.
this is a white peach.
Not even
Yummy.
close.
Yeah, no. Tam, you take control of the ship's bigger cannons. Unfortunately, Mars pattern broadsides aren't exactly perfect for shooting down small mobile targets. And the turrets lining the ship's side are not rated for that distance. Or at least accuracy at that distance either. The trade colonel looks to you, Grant, and says, "Lord Captain,
Yes.
I believe that the enemy ship is going to attempt to board the Sword of Reconciliation.
Right.
At this point, I don't know how many men they have still aboard. But if they're desperate enough to launch a boarding action, there must be something of value aboard that ship.
Okay.
My recommendation is that you launch a retaliatory strike on the Sword of Reconciliation yourself. Board that vessel and purge the heretic from within. We can deal with the battle out here."
Agreed. All right. Prepare the voidsman. As he puts his pet toad down, and then he is going to march march away from the bridge.
Does everyone follow him?
Yep.
I mean, he's kind of our captain. Art kind of looks to August, gives him a pat on the back. I trust you in our absence. Because he's like basically right after me on the totem pole, correct?
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, so he basically kind of gestures for Grant, like basically taps Grant. We need the control rod.
All right. So, do I have it? Like, is it something?
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically the key to your engines that keeps the ship from leaving the system.
Okay. I reach into my coat pocket and I take it out.
So long as it is in your possession, your ship cannot leave this system. So keeping it on you at all times is vital.
Okay.
Especially when you're away from your ship from so long.
That's why Ark said, "Do we have the control rod?"
Oh
Yes.
yes, I had take it out of my my breast pocket and I go always.
Good. Let's get going.
Cadmium, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, Cadmium's gonna send a message down to another tech priest to handle his station for him.
A technomat wordlessly assumes your station.
Thank you. Cadmium calls as he starts going after Grant and Ark.
ZZ, staying or going?
Going. Of course I'm going.
Okay, Cooper, you there?
I want to murder people.
We'll just say that Coop's going with you guys.
Yep.
I love murdering heretics.
As one of your household troopers basically says, "Trade Colonel has the deck." You guys make your way over to the private hangar and load up on the Aquila shuttle. You can see several Voidsmen already loading shotguns and hotshot las pistols and shit. Ready to board.
Bangs. God, this peach bangs. Sorry.
Peaches are very good.
It's
that
a
they
white
are.
peach. It's really fucking good.
That is
God,
good to know.
it bangs. I'll mute myself.
No, it's okay. You guys board your ships, and within the minute, you guys launch your own boarding torpedoes and shuttles towards a sort of reconciliation. It is a Mars-class battlecruiser, which means it is of a larger tonnage than the Velvet Glove. This thing...
It's fucking chonky is what it is. It's like the biggest ship on the market.
It is. Not necessarily, but it is a battlecruiser. And as you get closer, Ark,
Mm-hmm.
you recognize right off the bat that this is not from Battlefleet Coronis. It's from Battlefleet Calixus.
Interesting. I mean, it does neighbor, but how far are we out in the Cronus Expanse right now?
Far enough that this ship's mere presence raises red flags.
Okay, Ark kinda, as they're traveling, looks to Grant. This isn't from Battlefleet Coronis. This is from Calixus. I don't know why it's here, but it shouldn't be. They wouldn't have the proper permits to come out here, would they? Because
Not
most people in
unlikely.
the Imperium are not supposed to get out here.
Essentially, only rogue traders and the Imperial Coronis Battlefleet should be here.
Battlefleet should be out here, exactly. Ark
And there are smaller Chartist outfits.
and Mechanicus fleets, yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
Cognizance fleets always have...
My
You know.
brothers are out here.
Yeah, Cognizance
Yeah.
fleets always have atomic symbols on the side
On
of
them,
them.
which this doesn't. Ark
And
kinda
Chartist fleets never have anything this big unless they're
This
attached to
big.
like the Navy.
Yeah, no. Ark basically looks to Grant. We might have some talking to do with the captain if we can salvage this situation. Either this is some really, really strange warp phenomena that got them out this far, or they're doing something probably illegal.
The shuttle zips through the battlefield, evading fire from the pirate vessels. You can see starfighters, like actual fighters, zipping and zooming all
The
throughout
little ones.
Yes. There's a distance of approximately 30,000 kilometers between your ship and the battle. And the shuttles you guys are in are like right in the thick of it. It is pretty clear that the situation isn't exactly ideal. Looking about the Sword of Reconciliation, you can see that it has sustained significant damage. There is fire billowing out from the hull as oxygen is escaping the vessel. And you can see one of the smaller Cobra-class destroyers escorting the ship destroyed. A massive plume of fire and smoke basically growing out on the horizon. The cruiser now has only 2 escorts, and the situation does not look good. Eventually, you guys managed to land aboard the Sword of Reconciliation, specifically somewhere along the 8th level beneath the command bridge of the ship. There is no hangar, just a hole. Using vacuum sealed spacesuits, you guys disembark and board the ship. Not in a manner unlike how you guys boarded the Light of Terra, back during the hunt for the Dread Pearl.
Oh, yeah, the old fucking Space Hulk.
Yes, your experiences on the Space Hulk have basically translated to the situation perfectly. Like, you guys know how to get from your shuttle into the ship proper. Everyone turn to page 6.
Grant
I
can
have your-
immediately see Ark doesn't like this situation, but he's not freaking the fuck out like he was previously.
Yeah. Also, you can't
As it-
because I have the aspiring leader, so people can't get intimidated when they're in my presence.
This is also true. So, if everyone will please put their tokens in the middle far right section of the map.
Alrighty.
Over here.
Well, far right towards the middle. So, like, where...
Oh,
yeah,
so like here.
yes.
Okay.
No, where I put the little chevron.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yes. And that's everybody. Your voidsmen basically split up to secure your landing zone, and some of them are pushing deeper into the ship. You guys are making a straight bead for the command bridge, which is normally where you assume the captain would be. And making sure the bridge is secure is the first step in repelling any boarding action. Grant, your previous experience in boarding the Krieg comes in handy, as you will receive a +5 to ballistic skills as long as you're aboard the ship for this section.
Oh.
You know, out of everyone in the party, you now have the most direct experience in repelling a boarding action because you launched one yourself.
Okay.
Ark does not benefit from this because Ark was not on the front waves of like a boarding action.
No, he was an administratum officer. He was as far away from that shit as possible, actually.
Exactly. So Will's character is the only one who benefits from the +5 to ballistic skill.
Yes,
test.
and I agree with that.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let me cue up the battle music, and I want everyone to roll me initiative.
Okie
Yippee!
Cadium doesn't have any boosts to initiative. I don't think.
Alright, this isn't yours, and I don't automatically go first.
No, you don't.
9. Oh. I don't have my plus whatever it is, and
11.
paranoia.
I know, playing a character with paranoia is so great. Cadium is not paranoid. Cadium is so far away from being paranoid.
Do I have a +4 or +5? I have a plus. Oh, I have a +6 because I have the fucking hive world thing. That makes me Oh, holy shit, Ark!
Damn. Ark really wants to go first.
Ark really wants to go first.
Yeah, no, that's no kidding. 19.
By the way, are we shooting red or blue? I should ask this.
You guys are shooting blue.
I assumed because they were the ones that had numbers on them, but I wanted to make
That's
sure
a
before
lot
I
of
opened
blue.
fire.
Wait, this means I get to open up my little thing of all the different ways Easy can murder
an
people.
11, a 7, a 9, and a 12.
You're out.
I get
that is
to
the initiative.
open up my
That is
murder
the-
dock.
Yes, that is the initiative order for your allies.
There. While Will's reordering.
Yeah.
And Cadium does have the higher agility bonus, which means he goes before that other 11.
E.
And those are all the pirates. Posting reference image. Okay.
This song slaps.
This is actually a fan-made theme song for Silux from Metroid Prime 4.
Banger. This slaps.
This literally came out the day they were announcing Metroid Prime 4. That's how dedicated this fan was.
What are the pirates' ag bonuses?
+3. They have the same ag bonus as the... Let's just say they're your allies.
Hey, Diego,
Wow. Yeah.
quick question.
Ark has a higher.
Of course.
has lower bonus than
Do
that.
these pirates have an intelligence above 20?
Yes.
Lovely, I could kill so many of them at once.
They have an intelligence of 23.
Perfect!
That's above a 20.
That's above a 20.
Super roll this out. You have a +30. Oh,
Yes! See? It's the freaking pilot thing. They just immediately go
Void
first.
Masters go
Yep.
first. They just do.
They just
Okay.
do.
It doesn't help Urizen's agility bonus, I think, is affected by unnatural agility, though that may
Yep.
just be Eldar.
He's got his base stats are higher, and then I rolled insanely well for agility. And then I maxed out his agility. And then I have the helmet if I need to do specific agility checks.
Oh,
So yeah.
Art,
Urizen is
Ark is going before Beck. I'm currently
Skid-
ordering everything, Diego.
Skid's internet crapped out.
Well, that's fine because I'm still ordering everything.
And Will went to the bathroom. A lot of stuff is happening right now. Fortunately, I did not have much planned for this session because I wanted to keep it short and simple.
Fair.
Namely, kicking off this next adventure. By the way, pirates are posted up under the enemy NPCs. These guys are like the lost and the damned, essentially. We're talking like back alley, cybernetic augments, just terrible body hygiene. A few mutations here and there.
Oh, there goes Skid. Hi, Skid.
Yeah. Everything okay, pal?
Internet died.
Oh.
Yeah.
It like took a shit.
Okay,
shit.
according to Will, that's everything. Oh, wait, actually, I missed a Navy ally. There should be one at 7. So we're missing 2 pirate initiative orders. So can you roll, because there's 10 of them, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the list. So can you roll 2 more for me, Diego, for the pirates?
Boom.
Assuming they're going
Cooper,
near the
it
end.
doesn't matter. You're automatically going first.
You're automatically first. Your modifier is better than mine.
It doesn't matter if
He
it's a
has
13 or a
plus
15.
13.
Apparently it's a 15, which I believe.
Goddamn.
So yeah, it's gonna be a 9 and an 11 for the next 2 pirates.
Yep, I'm putting them in.
Cooper, I need to remind you that you're a fucking Void Master. You specialize in fighting in space. This should not
Yes.
come as a surprise for you.
Alrighty, you're gonna want to pin that, Diego, but it's basically, it's done now. That's all of it.
Yes. Will, are you back? No, you're still in the bathroom. Okay, top of the initiative order, I guess. We can start. Cooper.
Who I think is the Chevron.
Yes. Cooper's the Chevron. I just pulled it from one of the older slides. Are you on the slides right now, Cooper?
He wants to
He
shoot.
wants to shoot, but you do not have line of sight on anyone, Cooper, because I'm assuming black is walls.
Yeah, there are 2 open doors where you can basically see, like, a bunch of pirates. Now, remember, you can move and shoot at the same time, but that's basically going to be your turn.
Yeah, you can move your agility bonus and then shoot.
Yes. Does this work? No, it doesn't. I need to, like, dash loop.
The problem with that is that it would take me probably 2 or 3 turns to get within line of sight.
Of everything.
But-
Yeah, so honestly,
Right,
just shooting's
okay.
more efficient, probably.
Why can't I command copy?
I need to be able to see them, though. That's the problem.
Okay, we should be looping this song now. Coop is deciding his course of action. Okay, he's in moving. He's in movement. So, you guys are basically inside a very large open area.
The red is our allies, Coop.
The blue circles
The
are your
blue is who we're
enemies.
shooting.
Yes, you can see. Yeah, you have line of sight on one. He is an ugly looking motherfucker. Just a straight up degenerate pirate scum. You have perfect line of sight on him. If you have the range, you can attack him from there.
Given he's only 13 squares away, yes, he's in range. He's in short range. Roll with a +10, Coop.
Yeah,
Cool, big gun combat guys. I made it. I should be able to find it. Here it is.
yeah, you can make the attack.
With a plus. Yeah, that works.
Cooper, that's not how minus 20s work.
Or pluses work.
Or pluses work.
No, Coop. The modifier.
Reliable doesn't proc. Does it? No. What does
No.
reliable do? Hold on, I have that on here too.
Yeah, I have it here open. Reliable. If jam, roll 1d10 and only roll on 10. It has it jammed.
So your DC would just increase by 10. So what's your ballistic score? No, it should have been a 49. It should have been a 39.
No, he put a minus 10 on it, so
40.
it should have been a 49.
But he should have had a minus 10 because he's in short range.
Oh,
Your
right,
ballistic
yeah.
Skill. No extra dice, Coop. Roll damage standard.
Yeah. Alright, 9 points of damage on this guy. So, pulling up the pirates. 12 hit wounds plus toughness bonus 3. And his armor 3, so that's 6. 3 points of damage. So that's 3 points of damage. He has 9 HP left.
That's the end of Coop's turn, he says.
Alright. Up next, Ark.
Okay, I know I already have line of sight on 5, but 1, 2, 5. Would I still have line of sight here?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, cool. I just want to get close so I can follow to
Yeah.
burst multiple targets next turn. Single shot on 5 from my shard carbine.
Go for it. Jakari weapon go burr.
Drakari weapon do go burr. This is best craftsmanship, which means I believe I get a bonus. Yeah, it's plus 10 ballistic skill bonus on top of being in short range. So I have a
And
plus
one
20.
and plus 1 damage, so yes.
Yes. So I need to beat a 72. Which that will do. He needs to roll a toughness test, the degree of which will be decided by how much straight damage he takes.
Yes, go for it.
Let me roll for that first. That's gonna be plus 3. I already know
I'm
I
back.
factored everything in. 12 points of damage.
Okay, so 12 points of damage.
Penetration of 3.
That invalidates his armor entirely, so he's just down to toughness bonus. So 3, that's 9 points of damage.
He needs to make a toughness test minus, I believe, 90.
Shit, not minus 90?
It may be times 5. I'm checking right now.
Yes. Welcome back, Will. We are currently experiencing combat.
Toxic is going toxic. Yeah, it's times 5. Make a toughness test minus 45 for me.
He only has a toughness of 38, so he would fail automatically.
He would fail then. Yeah. He takes 5 additional points of toxic damage.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Straight to his health.
I don't know how to spell it out to you, but he's fucking dead.
Oh, okay.
He's DED.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm cool with him being dead.
So just moving 5 away from the battlefield.
Yeah.
You see the pirate is wearing basically like reinforced leather rags. You know, just like massive power claw for a hand. Just shooting the place up, and you see a very small purplish projectile pass right through him as he starts convulsing and just starts foaming at the mouth and falls flat on his back.
That's very unfortunate for him. That will be the end of my turn.
Yes, it will be. So that is 5. Strike him from the record, but like strike through. Don't actually delete his name.
Yeah, okay.
So that, you know.
I'll go down the order. 1, 2, 3. So this one at 8 initiative order is now lying on the ground foaming at the mouth.
Yes. Up next is the Navy Jobber.
One of them. Pick one.
Should I number them?
No, it doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
top to bottom, 1 and 4.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So this guy is going to run up to 1. Beck already damaged number 1. And the Stormtrooper is going to attempt to use his Shock Maul.
Oh, interesting.
What is a shock maul?
A shock maul.
A shock baton, but a mace. If
Oh,
I
sick.
remember correctly.
Yes, they are commonly used by Adeptus Arbites forces. And on some occasions, upscaled versions are used by Ogrins.
Oh.
I'm going to copy image, put this in Discord so y'all can see what a shock maul looks like.
Cool.
It is basically an electrified
Oh.
mace.
Sick.
Yeah, like I said, it's basically a shock baton, but make it a mace.
Sick.
Anyway, so that is a strength bonus. Let's see. Yes, I need to roll under a 40 for this guy to hit. 1d40. Oh no, wait, 1d 100 less than 40. He whiffs entirely.
Oh,
This is in the wrong channel, shit.
It's in the rules channel.
His roll channel and rule channel, sorry.
They're very similar. I don't blame you.
Yes. So the Stormtrooper just completely whiffs. Moving down to the Pirate Jobber. He's going to attempt to point blank shoot with his las gun at the Stormtrooper you just witnessed.
Like he's gonna be getting a plus 30. Uh-oh.
Yes.
The question is, will he hit? Oh, that probably does hit something.
That does hit. That does hit. So that's going to be a roll 1d10 plus 6. Shit, 12 damage.
Damn, boy.
The Stormtrooper only takes 4 points of damage. Thanks to having a very high hit point. So that's 10 wounds left. He is going to attempt to strike him with a mono knife now.
Not a
And-
mono knife.
But the Stormtrooper is better at guarding than he is attacking, so that's the end of that. Cadium.
Me. My turn.
Yes.
So I'm wondering whether or not, gang, should I run? Or do I just walk? Like a normal person?
If you might as well just fucking run if you're going to, you know, just blast your way up there.
Problem with running, I give a plus 20 to weapon skill on enemies attacking me. It doesn't specify for how long.
I guess as long as you're running.
As long as you're
long-
running.
As long as you're running? Oh, okay.
So if you run up to someone and then just stare at them menacingly, I don't think that would incur a, you know.
Okay. Do I incur any movement penalties by carrying someone with me?
I
Can,
don't
can
think
I
so.
pick some? Oh, really? Fantastic! I would like to pick up ZZ. And
Okay.
run with ZZ. Is
Okay,
picking
I'm
up
gonna...
someone in some kind of action.
Okay,
just
so
get scooped. I want to
Okay.
get scooped.
all right, Cadium, you scoop up a very fragile and very small navigator.
Yep.
Due to the unique circumstances of this, as I'm not entirely sure how it works myself, you will not have any actions after charging and picking up ZZ.
Okay. You mean running and picking up ZZ? I'm not charging, I'm running.
Yeah, I'm just basically
Oh.
saying that you're not going to have
Okay.
like the option to shoot after this.
I mean, running
Okay.
is already a full action, Diego.
Yeah, running's already a
Yeah.
full action, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, but you're also
yeah,
trying to pick up ZZ, who
picking
I'm
up-
guessing it doesn't weigh that much anyway, so I'm not going to have you roll.
No, they're
I mean,
they're
Cadium has
tiny.
6 mechadendrites, so he could probably multitask.
Yeah,
He could, I
Drop a
think Cadium's-
navigator with a mechadendrite and break into a run seems like one action.
so
It
ZZ,
seems like something
They just
Cadium
spit
and
yoink.
mostly only Cadium can do.
Yeah.
so ZZ, you could pick up like
Yes.
a wet cat on a rainy day. Cadium,
I
I want
I
you
need
to
to be. I need to be in line of sight of as many of those bitches as I can be.
Yeah,
Cadmium.
you're also
I can
gonna
cover-
blast Cadmium with that. So have fun.
No. Because if Cadmium moves, I can then get out, look,
You are
like take a
attached to
couple,
Cadmium.
or get moved in front of him. His choice.
Dropping a free action? Is dropping free? Can I drop ZZ for free?
Probably.
Cool.
Okay.
Because then I can walk around Cadmium, in front of Cadmium, look at these bitches, and kill as many instantly and at once as I can.
It's a cone, Tam.
I know, but still.
Anyway,
Go
you were
for
saying
it.
something, Diego.
Cadmium, I want you to
There's a
reposition your
plan.
tokens with ZZ.
Okay. Like next to it?
Essentially,
Or-
move and then move ZZ with
I'll-
you, up to
I'll
your
move-
max
I'll
running
move
distance.
mine.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna put myself right there.
Perfect. This
ZZ right there.
works. This is gonna go great.
Very
This
Cadmium
is-
himself
this
is
is
very
amazing.
tiny. Cadmium himself is a short guy. He's 5'3". He's like 5. I'm pretty sure he's exactly 5 feet. But you know, when you see a very small tech priest with 6 mechadendrites carrying another small human being, dropping them in front of you, and then Cadmium like turns and like he smirks at this guy right here, and he goes, "Howdy." That's
Not
the
an
end of my
enemy.
turn. I know it's not an enemy. He's still saying hi anyway.
Oh, this is
Cadmium,
amazing.
On my own,
Yeah.
Cadmium, ZZ,
Yes.
you two get a good look at this guy, and you guys aren't that familiar with the Navy.
After the session.
No, we're
Huh?
not familiar with the Navy.
We have no clue who this guy is.
Nuh-uh, not at all.
He is not in Navy uniform.
Is that a bad thing?
Probably?
It's
Probably.
weird if he's on
Okay.
a Navy ship.
Okay.
Let me pull up the image. Copy. Go to allied NPCs as you get a good look at the stormtrooper.
Oh. I didn't
He looks
recognize
pretty
this kind
normal.
of uniform.
I need you two to make me a.
Oh no.
mi- I need you two to make me. Hang on, just making sure.
Oh no.
Shoot, where is it? Where is the test?
Oh no.
Logic? Scrutiny?
Scrutiny. Yeah, like make me a scrutiny test to figure out what
Ah.
organization this guy belongs to.
I don't
Um,
have scrutiny.
I have to make a 16.
Oh, I
for
do have
this.
scrutiny. Wait, what?
I don't have
That's
scrutiny.
security. I can read.
I rolled a 69. I do not know.
Yeah, let
E100? Yeah, no fucking clue.
Yeah, we have no idea.
He's
Uh,
just a guy.
This is the guy.
It's a guy.
That we can clearly tell is not in Navy uniform, but you know, he's not a threat yet.
He's just a guy.
Yeah,
He's just a guy.
He looks at you two and it's like, "What in blazes are you doing here?"
Hello.
What else are we doing here? To help? Damn. What else?
You-
I'm making my murder code.
you see him. He picks up his Vox link and says, "You see him pick up his Vox link and says,
Oh, sample. Sorry.
you see him hold up his Vox sample and says, This is Officer Caparo 36. We have unknown allies assisting us. Fellow servants to the throne or aboard the ship. Repeat, fellow servants to the throne or aboard the ship.
Damn, it's gonna be
Inform
more like
Lord
that.
Rosamund Day."
Yay. We're part of Silver Quill. We're helping you now.
Silverwind.
Silverwood.
Quill, don't. You're not
It's
next.
been a hot
Keep
minute.
that off the field. I just made it
I'm
for
trying
reference.
to measure.
You're with the Rogue Traders retinue, you say?
Yeah.
We'll take all the help we can get.
Perfect.
Lord knows Lord Rosamund Day's gathered enough freaks aboard this ship.
This is gonna go
ZZ
great.
Cadmium kind of like looks at ZZ and he goes, "Yeah, so is our captain."
Okay, so the Navy
I mean, you and I exist, so
Yeah.
second Navy jobber is going to attempt a full auto action burst himself on 4, 7,
And that cone
and
is
10.
more than big enough for your needs. Don't even try and measure it. It's just everything in that cone is just good enough.
I'm trying to get the angle right.
You can do it on your turn.
Okay.
Plus 10
Just
to
feed you a big
ballistics.
triangle.
Plus
Thank
10
you
to
for the big
ballistics, that's
triangle.
100. Okay. Roll 1d100. Shit, these stormtroopers can't shoot for shit.
Yeah,
This
I
isn't
mean, they
Star
are
Wars.
stormtroopers.
Yeah, they're stormtroopers.
They are also heavily battered, and you can tell these guys have been fighting for some while now.
Well, that guy sucks. Anyway.
The pirate jobbers. That is 1, 2, and 3. 3's gonna move down here and attempt to shoot ZZ.
Fucking excuse me?
I did put you in front of me. Maybe I should have not done that.
Unfortunate. By the way, Skid, I learned this the other day. You can't parry bullets.
Well, yeah, I think I knew that. You can't parry bullets.
Hold on.
I can't parry a
on.
bullet.
I have a
I
plus
mean,
10 in dodge. This should... Nope, my agility sucks. Okay.
The guy misses entirely.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, awesome.
These guys do not have great ballistic skills.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't
Out of
parry a
curiosity-
bullet, but I can dodge a bullet.
Out of curiosity, what is their toughness and or willpower?
You can't ask that.
I don't know. Do they have decent?
You can't ask that.
Okay.
Number 2 is gonna try shooting the stormtrooper above. That actually hits, surprisingly.
These pirates are more confident at shooting than the damn Navy troopers.
Yes, I wonder why is that. That's a 6.
That's probably not going to do anything, huh?
No, but he's shooting at the same guy who got attacked earlier, so... Stormtrooper 1's down to 4 HP.
Oh no, not Stormtrooper 1.
ZZ.
Yes!
No, wait.
I damn it!
Yeah, no, it is ZZ.
It is easy.
Yes!
I'm just making sure the initiative order isn't disrupted.
I'm just making sure if you remember your name.
Sorry.
Okay.
This
okay.
is more than a big enough code. It will just...
Okay. I have a plan.
But keep in mind, Tam, the wall will break your line of sight. You will want to move first.
I'm going to move first. Let me get this angle right.
And there's no way number 9 can see you from all the way up there.
I'm not worried about number 9. I'm trying to get number 1 without hurting the red person.
That is definitely hurting the guy. Yeah, that would work.
Okay. So, 1, 2,
First,
3,
you
4, 5,
half
6.
move right here.
I half move right there, and then all of those have to make me either a toughness and or willpower test at a -10.
Okay, give me a second.
That's a navigator blast is what that is.
Okay, this is... The bot is broken. Give me a second.
Did it just eat your command without giving you anything back?
Disconnect. Yes, basically. Dash play, Command V. Dash loop. I can't loop the track, it just loops the whole queue. Oh no, actually, wait, if I try just doing this now, it should be able to just loop this song. Okay, so it's a will plus toughness bonus save.
It's a
Toughness?
willpower or toughness save, so whichever one is
-10.
better for them.
-10.
Toughness is higher, so it's going to be a 28. All of
Uh-huh.
these guys.
Uh-huh.
Got a
1,
fourth
2,
chance
3,
to
4,
success for
5,
all of
6,
them.
7.
Uh-huh.
Just
It's
7 of the...
all-
Only 7.
That shit happens.
So
If
that
they
is
succeed, they
17.
take 1d10 insanity points, actually.
Yes.
And if...
None of them do because they all suck, so roll collective damage, Tam.
Oh, they all die. They all
They
just
don't-
instantly die.
No?
Yep. The lidless stare at master level. All beings with an intelligence of 20 plus make a -10 toughness or willpower test. They are slain instantly if they fail. 1d10 insanity if they succeed. This is in the rulebook. It is legal.
How do you have a master level power at rank 4? Have you only upgraded the lidless stare?
Yes.
Okay, because you can only get 1 power or 1 power upgrade per rank.
I thought it had to do with,
No. It's how many times you can take the Navigator Power talent on your table. It's not just, you can't take as many as you want.
But I did that thing.
We're just
I
gonna say
had to
they
look at
die.
his Psyker powers.
Okay, everyone except the bottom 2 pirates are dead on the initiative order.
Okay.
Let's just keep this streamlined and figure out the rules later. So that means everyone but the guys at initiative rank 4. So
Yeah,
next up in the initiative order is Grant.
Alrighty. Okay, unfortunately, none of them are within my range of my plasma pistol.
That means you couldn't take your full movement to position yourself, though.
Yeah, I want to use a sprint action, which doubles my movement based on my agility bonus.
Yes.
So my current agility bonus, it is...
That's just a full move. Not a sprint. Sprinting is your running speed, which is 6 times your agility bonus.
Yeah. So...
You can run and have triple your agility bonus.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
6 times. I'm
Yep.
looking at it right now.
So it's 4.
So you have 24 squares, Will.
Okay. And with my sprint talents, extra meters based on agility bonus. Oh, a run action. My bad.
Yeah.
As a run action, I can double my movement for a round.
It's triple.
Okay.
It's
triple.
triple your full move, which is
It's
6
on
times
your
agility
character
bonus.
sheet.
It's on your character sheet.
Under in the movement section, run.
Uh-huh.
It should automatically calculate.
Yeah, Tam, you should only be able to have a maximum of 3 additional navigator powers from what you started with, looking at the advancement sheet.
Okay. So 24. Okay. Let me pull up the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
So yeah, you guys basically see a dude in a menacing ass trench coat and gas mask just run by y'all. Okay, so next in initiative order should be the final Navy ally who was talking with ZZ and Cadium. The stormtrooper steps out fully forward, and Ark, you get a good look at this guy too.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make me a scrutiny test.
Scrutiny, you say? I'm mildly good at that.
It's gonna be a flat test because you'd be more familiar, but not too familiar.
17, I needed to beat a 42, I believe. 43.
That's okay, so
2 degrees of success.
that's an inquisitorial stormtrooper.
Oh, fuck. Okay. The Inquisition is out here for some reason. That's cool. Art kind of just puts that in the back of his mind to ask about later. Currently, we need to kill the rest of these fuckers.
For context, the Inquisition does not have regular military units attached to them.
No.
They have stormtroopers.
Oh boy, are
For
they
some
actually
reason,
called
these stormtroopers are out in the expanse.
They are actually called stormtroopers, yes.
That's really funny.
Yes. The other guy, I'm just gonna say, has the same initiative order as the bottom guy. Moves forward and says, Inform Lord Inquisitor Rosamund Day that friendly rogue trader assets are aboard the Sword of Reconciliation. Repeat, inform the Inquisitor. And you can't quite hear out anything coming up from the other end of the Vox link. But it sounds like your troopers are making a positive impact on the ship's overall balance of power. Now comes these guys. Nine is going to take a pot shot at the bottom one. The stormtrooper who's currently on the phone is going to get shot by number 9.
No.
This will be with the bolt pistol. This is going to be really funny. That's
not the fucking bolt pistol. Oh god.
Thankfully, those all have very much range.
They don't.
What is considered close range for a bolt pistol? 30 meters.
Half of its range, so 15 meters.
That is not 15 meters, if I'm correct. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is 15 meters, roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
So, yeah, he's gonna have to attack. He gets a shot off. 1d10 plus 5x. Oof. 12. Okay. Tearing, penetration 4, so armor is irrelevant. And just to make sure, X damage, what that does. All within the weapon's blast radius is hit in meters. So it has just X1, so that's like radius of 1 meter. Well, no one's in close range of him, but the stormtrooper is fucking dead. As you can see, his head is blown up by a bolter round.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Ooh. Ouchie.
Grant, you were jumped by the other pirate. And he's gonna attempt to attack you with his mono knife. Yes.
Do I have line of sight on that guy that just came up on my Lord Captain? Can I see him? Just as
there
a
are
question,
two.
Can I see him?
Vaguely, your line of sight is blocked by a stormtrooper, Zizi, and Grant himself.
Is Mido, the Servo Skull's sight, being blocked by that?
Probably not.
Great! I can use my reaction to shoot a guy.
Okay, make the shot, but I'm gonna have to ask you to take a -10 since Grant is body blocking the pirate.
Okay, then I have a -20. Or a +20, sorry.
Yeah.
Because I have a +30 normally. I have to make a 64.
Can you hit it?
Can I hit it? No, I can't. You know, I'm gonna use a fate point. Fuck it, we ball. Fate point. What the fuck?
How short are you?
20. I'm like 20 short.
Got it.
Ah.
As you
Cadmium,
react,
you moron.
Cadmium, you draw your Archaeotech las pistol, but you can't get a clear shot. If you
It's
take the
actually
shot,
my Mechadendrite one.
well, your Mechadendrite can't make the shot. If it does, you will end up hitting Grant. So
Yeah,
you
I don't
do
want to
not.
hit my Lord Captain.
So you hold off on your attack. You cannot get an accurate shot at.
Darn.
Anyway, as for the guy who's attacking, let's see, just to make sure. Okay, so that is a weapon skill of 40. How do you block the attack, Lord Captain?
Is he trying to melee me or is he trying to shoot me?
He is trying to stab you with a knife.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do when he tries to stab me in the throat, I basically kind of like bat it away, and then I just mutter myself, "How dare you!"
Yeah, die!
No, you.
Okay. So, top of the order, Beck, you're up again. There are currently 2 pirates left on the field.
Tam,
Yes.
your turn.
No,
Is it?
next turn.
No.
Joker's turn.
No, I'm getting names mixed up, my bad.
Cooper, are you there? Okay, so have you come close to figure out what was up with Tam's thing?
Yes, so basically, Diego, the way you're doing it is not how the rulebook does it. So each rank, you can take the Navigator Power talent, which gives you an additional Navigator Power, or you can upgrade a Navigator Power you already had.
Yeah, no, that's how I assumed it was going.
So it turns out, since Tam can take it 3 times at the current level, with the original, basically, like, 1 point, that, like, the 2 talents you get initially...
Oh, I get 2 initially?
Yes. You start
Perfect.
with the lidless stare and the eyes are open ones.
The Void Watcher. Yep.
Yeah, Void Watcher. And then after that, anything else has to be gotten through the Navigator Power talent, which you would have basically 3 upgrades and or picking 1 thing. So you could put 2 levels in the lidless stare to get it to master level and then have 1 additional thing.
Okay.
So Tam did have it right. Tam did have it at the right level.
Yes.
I had the lidless stare at the right level, but I had assumed it was sort of like these are the flat costs. I can just keep buying things as much as I want to.
You can only take
And
it
then,
many times as you can take the talent, which is something that the rulebook really should clarify, because it does it for stuff like Sound Constitution, but doesn't do it for stuff like Navigator and Psyker Powers.
Yeah.
So it's just really poorly worded. So you may have more powers than you should, which is why I say you may need to do some reworking, but it is possible for Tam to have it at that level if he wanted to, which I'm assuming you do, because it's funny.
Yep. I mean, the warped Baelai lighting people on fire is also funny,
I mean, you
but
can
it's
have
not
that too,
as
because
effective.
Because if you take it if you have 3 additional Navigator talents, you put 2 levels in the lidless stare because it starts at novice, so you upgrade it to whatever it is
Master.
after that, and then master, and then you could also get the baleful eye as well.
But I
That
can't
thing
get it
would
to master. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, okay,
So I need to downgrade it once, I believe.
twice because it
Twice.
starts.
As much as I enjoyed this game system, I'd like to move on to something less complicated for my next campaign.
Fair.
So Coop isn't responding. I'm guessing he's either asleep, AFK, or just not playing. And I don't know which is worse.
Yeah.
Next on the initiative order, since I'm not controlling a character without player input. Ark.
Yeah. So Grant is technically in melee combat with that guy. I can still shoot in a melee, correct? I just will incur the penalty.
Obviously.
Yeah, okay, cool. So if I remember right, shooting in a melee is a -20. -20 into melee, yeah, okay. Let me look at what my needle pistol has on it. It is a red dot, it has a red dot sight. It has the accurate quality, which means I believe aiming gives me extra stuff. Give me a second.
Aiming is like an action. You can aim and shoot.
You can aim as a half action. So I'm gonna take a half action to aim, which will give me a +20 to my ballistic skill. I get an additional +10 from this thing being best quality, and I'm in short range for a total of +40 to my ballistic skill, -20. So I'm rolling at a +20. To hit
Go
this
for it.
guy. I need to beat a 72. Yeah, that does so. That's.
Roll me damage.
Yes, so that's 2d10. Because I get an extra dice, just flat. 17 points of damage, no penetration.
Okay, so that's 9 points of damage off him.
I also need him to make a
Wait,
impossible
or-
toughness test.
Yeah, so hang on, let me get this straight. It was
17.
how much? 17, no pen.
No pen.
8
then-
points of damage, so that's
So
down
he's
to
taking, and then
6.
he's taking 3 straight to his health from toxic damage.
3, correct.
Yes.
And I need to make the impossible toughness bonus test.
Yeah, because I don't think he can make whatever minus 17 times 5 toughness bonus test. Or whatever,
No.
however much damage he took. If it was 8 times 5, a minus 40 toughness test.
Yeah, no, this guy does not have any immunity to poison.
So yeah, then he's taking the 3 extra damage.
So he's down to 3 hit points.
Yes, and then that will be my turn.
Alright, next up on initiative order, the Navy jobber up top is going to move into cover and take an action to use a combat stimulant.
Good for him.
Drugs.
That's gonna... yeah.
Yum!
Cadium, you're up.
Me. I'm gonna use my half action to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way I can actually get a look at number 9.
He looks to be wearing heavier armor than the other pirates.
Oh. Oh well. I have a gun.
Go for it.
I have a gun. I can try. I have a +3 to hit. What is... Hold on, let me double check the range of my gun. Real quick. 90.
You're well within close range of that.
Okay. The close range gives like a bonus, right?
Plus 10 bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 10 bonus. Okay, I have a +40 to hit this guy then. I have to make an 84. Come on,
Fuck.
Cadium. Come on, Cat. 44! Finally!
Roll me damage.
How many degrees of success is that, Skid?
4?
Roll 3d10 plus 1 of your modifiers.
Oh. I get to roll extra damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're hitting with a bunch of degrees of success.
What? Hold on. My internet just cut out. I heard nothing. What?
Yeah, you hit... So you have every 2 degrees of success on a ballistic shot is an extra die of damage. Up to 3.
Okay.
So roll 3 dice. You may just kill this guy, Skid, is what we're saying.
Do I add my extra damage bonus also 3 times?
No. That's only if you're using burst fire.
Okay. 27. I have a penetration of 2. If that matters.
It was a 20 what?
7.
27
27.
and 2.
With a pen of 2. Yeah.
I think he may be dead, Skid.
I think I might have killed a guy.
You punched a hole right through his chest, and he
Woohoo!
pathetically sags off.
Let's
Yes,
fucking
Skid, I think
go.
you killed a guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I killed a guy.
Yo, holy
Can you
shit,
kinda
he
like-
dead.
Cadium kind of like twirls his Archaeotech Las pistol with one of his mechanical fingers. That's the end of my turn.
Zizi, you're up.
Yes? Perfect.
There is one guy engaging in melee combat, trying to have a
Uh-huh.
knife fight with your captain.
That would not work. I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, damn it. I guess. If I was to use my full move, I would get Hello Triangle. Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was number 9, so I need to take another pirate jobber off the list.
Just strike through, don't delete.
Yeah, I have.
Even if I used my full move, I couldn't do anything. So, yeah.
You're just gonna
I'll
hold
just
the fort.
I'll just chill next to Cadium.
Okay, staying safe close to the tech priest. Smart.
Yep. Hello,
Yeah.
living shield.
Grant, You're up.
I am a really good shield.
Alrighty. Grant is going to shoot
Shoot a
this
guy point blank.
motherfucker. Yep.
Yeah, he's already weak. Kill him. He's about to have a bad time.
Alrighty, that hits.
You have a plus 30, by the way. You're in point blank.
So that's 75. So my I basically my bonus would
Your
actually
ballistic
be
skill is 105.
105.
Actually, it'd be 110, but I feel like 110 is still way larger than it needs to be. Will, I think for flavor, we still want to have you roll 3 dice plus your modifier, because that's funny.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the number. I want to see the number at this point.
Alrighty.
I'm not
Especially
upset.
with the penetration of a plasma pistol.
3d10 plus it's 3d10, but the penetration is 6, so I do 6 damage.
12 damage plus 12 damage with 6 penetration.
Yep, so 12 damage with 6. Yep.
And I've already used his toughness bonus by being a bitch and shooting him with a little tiny dart.
Lord Captain Grant, this is not the first time you've been jumped by a motherfucker. It's not going to be the last. And you demonstrate your frustration with the situation eloquently as you gut shot him with your plasma pistol. Basically blowing up his entire upper half of his body in a nice, crispy blue burst of energy.
Lovely. Is he like dead like instantly?
Yeah, that's why I moved him off the board.
And then from there, I just kind of like look around, and I go, "Are there more?"
I don't know, Lord. I don't know, sir. Identify yourself, first and foremost.
So, Captain Grant, of the Silverwind Dynasty, rogue trader.
Oh. And he looks around. The Inquisitor's been expecting you, actually. He pulls up his Vox link. Inform Lord Inquisitor Rosamund Day that... And I'm going to roll 5. Oof. 11. And... He is cut off as a stray bolt round goes right through his torso. A second wave of pirates has entered the battlefield.
Are they within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, some of them are. As you can
okay.
see, some of them are rushing out of spots you clearly previously thought had been cleared out.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to immediately, because if I remember correctly, taking a single shot to half action.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will shoot the other guy.
Which one? Oop,
the one that's closest. That would be...
Sorry. Moving these tokens is a pain sometimes because like you have to move the number and the shape.
Yeah. So I will wait until they're.
You can just put the number in the shape.
I did, and sometimes it doesn't drag.
That's lame.
Making them part of the same shape is I've tried doing that and like.
Try creating like you know how you can like select multiple things by like clicking and dragging and making a box. Try that.
I did try that. That's how I made them in the first place.
Yeah, that seems to be the best way to do it.
So who do you attempt to shoot?
Alright, I will attempt to shoot at number 3.
Okay, just for the record, they will be using the same initiative order as the first wave, so that we can
pirates?
simplify.
Okay, I'll just unstrike through them and
What?
I'll unstrike through the initiative order in a second.
Thank you. Be sure to get rid of Inquisitorial. Be sure to get rid of the bottom 2 stormtroopers.
Okay.
These guys do not respawn.
Boo.
Okay, boo. I rolled a 49. That is, I remember, for degrees of success every 10 or is it every 20?
20.
Yep, so with 1 degree of success.
Okay, roll me 2 damage dice.
Alrighty, you got that.
19. Penetration of 6, correct?
Yes.
So that's 13 hit points, but the toughness bonus would bump him down to like... He is down to 2 HP.
Okay. That is everything I can do. I am tapped out.
Okay, so next in initiative order will be your final... Will be, Well, no, this guy's dead. So... Top of the order, Beck. Cooper, you there? Okay, Coop, you got 2 pirates flanking your rear. What do you do? Yeah, you can hit 7, no problem.
Alright,
So yeah, you can...
Initiative order's been updated.
Thank you. If I recall, Deadeye is like, let me just double check. Deadeye.
Deadeye improves your cold shot. It makes you incur less penalty. Let me real quickly pull it up.
Yeah.
What exactly it does.
Yeah, Called Shot is a minus 20 to your ballistics skill, but since
But
you
I
have
believe
Deadshot...
Deadeye makes it a minus 10, correct?
I think so, and since you're in close range...
Yeah, so you're in close range, which means that you have no penalty. Just roll flat, Coop.
Roll
So
a flat...
whatever your ballistic skill is.
Roll 1d100, and then we'll see if it beats your ballistic skill test. Roll 1d100, just as is.
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not a jam, but it is a miss.
Yeah, you can use a fate point to re-roll.
He also has one more shot on his turn anyway, too.
No, a called shot is a full action.
Oh, called shot's a full action, never mind.
Yeah, so he only gets this one shot this round.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah, Coop isn't able to make his shot on this turn, unfortunately.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Coop.
bud. Ark,
Coop
you're
was
up.
Pistol be like. Alrighty. I don't have anyone in my line of sight, which means I'll have to move.
Yes.
5. We're just gonna walk right up. I'm gonna whip out an Infernal Pistol in point blank range using a quick draw. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Go for it.
I have a plus 30 being at point blank.
You basically walk into
That's
the
an
room.
80. I need to beat an 82, so I succeed with a degree of success.
Roll me damage. You basically... You strut into the room like John Wick. Quick draw your pistol, and before the pirate can even insult your lineage...
That is an Emperor, a Righteous Fury in
Emperor's-
case he's not dead. Emperor's Fury in case he's not dead, but that thing has a pen of 13. 23 damage.
23 damage, minus 3 from the toughness bonus. Before he can insult your mother's lineage, you basically erase him from the universe.
yeah.
Well, he didn't have a very good time. He's at the bottom. I'm removing him. Ark just kind of looks as he falls to the ground with a, I'm assuming, burning hole in his chest from a magma bullet being dumped into him. Just kind of blows off some smoke from the head of his pistol and just kind of looks at him like, you could have made better life choices. That's the end of my
Sadly-
turn, because I already moved and I don't have line of sight on anyone else to use that Righteous Fury.
Sadly enough, he doesn't. Pirate number 1 is going to emerge and take a shot at the... Let's see. He can't make a shot at either Beck He can't really make a shot at anybody, so.
I mean, he can move. Can he move more than that, or is he really that slow?
Well, no, that's actually he's gonna try a melee charge on Cadmium.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I mean, with Cadmium's parry skills, that may be the worst target he could have picked.
That is
Yeah.
true, but he doesn't know that.
No, he
I mean,
doesn't.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that there's.
He sees Tech Priest and he says, "I want kill Tech Priest."
I want kill Tech Priest.
I want kill.
He
I
can't.
want to kill.
He does not. Even with the charge bonus, he isn't able to accurately hit Cadmium.
Darn. Sucks to be him.
He is now in close range to a Navigator and a Tech Priest.
Bad.
That's
He's
a
going to
bad
have
idea.
a bad time. This man's gonna have
You
a
want to have a
terrible
bad time, kid?
This man walked up to have the worst time of his life.
1, 5, and probably 2 are all gonna have a very bad time, because they are... Well, 5 is in line of sight. 2, I have a feeling, is either gonna fight us or Ark. So yeah, this is a bad thing.
I'd like to point out that in the initiative order, the person who comes after the pirate who charged Cadmium is Cadmium.
It's Cadmium.
Is Cadmium.
So Cadmium, this guy tried to shank you.
Does your last pistol thirst for blood, Skid?
Oh, you bet it does.
That's
Yeah,
Couldn't you also stab him with your mechadendrites?
I have a plus 30, and you know, I also have this thing I can do called a semi-auto burst.
Oh no, that has
Oh,
a
he's
plus
dead.
20. Or
Oh,
plus
he's
10.
A
dead.
plus 10, and this guy's directly into me,
Ugh.
so...
Yeah.
Cadmium evaporate him.
him.
How many other bonuses does me being directly next to him do?
Your last pistol's best quality, correct?
Yeah!
Roll the plus 50, Skid.
A plus 50? I can only fail if I roll
A 97 or higher.
a 94.
Oh, a 94 or higher. Well, you hit one shot.
I hit one shot. Yeah, I do in fact hit one shot. Oh, I wish I was able to roll more. That sucks, but that's okay.
I mean, hey, a hit
Maybe
is
you're
a
gonna
hit.
get. Maybe you're
A
gonna
hit
get
is-
Emperor's Fury.
Yeah, get an
A hit
Emperor's
is a
Fury,
hit.
Skid.
Just easy peasy. I rolled a 9. He takes
Aw.
9 damage. Pen of 2.
Okay, so this is number 1, so
He's number one. He's number one.
I have a question.
3
Does Mido
1,
move
3, so-
separately to me, or do I control
I don't
him
think-
as part of my action on my turn?
I'm not
How does-
entirely sure. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I don't think Mido can take much action right now.
No, Mido can
ha-
only. Mido's
Mido has
only.
a gun.
Oh, Mido has a gun.
Mido has a gun. That is why I'm asking. Mido has a gun.
Well, you can't tell him to do anything right now because you took a full action just to shoot this guy.
That is true. I don't want to waste my reaction to also shoot this guy. But you know, oh well. Yeah,
Next up,
That's the end of my turn. I'm
Pirates-
staring this guy down very hard.
Pirates 2 and 3 are next. 2 is going to move up.
Is it fighting
And-
us or is it fighting Ark?
Uh,
Oh, it's fighting us.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
no.
Hi, buddy. How's it
He
going?
could fight Ark, but I don't think he wants to after his buddy got incinerated.
what is the penalty for shooting into combat again?
Shooting into melee
What?
minus 20.
This is gonna go
Well,
great
his
for him.
gun jams, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't so much
Yeah.
as jam as it does you notice the entire barrel just kind of falls off.
Cadium points at that with one of his mechadendrites because his mechadendrites are very long. His mechadendrite goes up, points at the pokes the gun, and he goes, "You know, it's not supposed to do that. You should probably get that checked out."
Number 3 is going to attempt a full auto burst
Oh no.
on the Stormtrooper, ZZ, Cadmium,
Oh fuck.
and
Okay.
unwittingly, number 1.
Oh
Oh.
I love it
I
when bad
can't
guys shoot
parry-
each other.
Oh,
I
never
can't.
mind.
Oh, I can't parry bullets, but I don't think
You can
that
dodge
hits.
bullets.
You can
I
dodge,
can dodge
bullets.
I can't parry bullets.
I don't think he hits anyone though with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy attempts a full auto burst, and even with the plus 20, he can't hit any of the targets. And you can see Pyro number 1 says, "Hey, I'm on your side, what the heck?" And he's like, "Shut up, Lawrence, and fucking die!"
You know, I think now's a really funny time to point out that parry doesn't specify what weapon, what it can parry, but I think it's really funny.
You
It
can
just
only
says
parry
to negate-
bullets.
No, you can't parry bullets. You can only.
I
is the
can't parry
exception.
bullets, but the funny thing is that it says to negate a hit. It doesn't specify, and I think that's hilarious.
I'm trying to say that the only thing you can't parry is a bullet.
Yeah, I can't parry a bullet. I can dodge a bullet, but I think it's really funny how the book does not specify.
ZZ, you're up.
Yes, murder.
You have clear
Can I-
line of sight
Can I
on.
shoot a bitch?
Yes.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I'm saying you have line of sight on 1, 2, 5, and 3. 1 is going to be a trickier shot to hit.
Yeah, because 1 is in melee.
I also have direct line of sight on 5 in theory, right?
Yes.
You do, in fact, have direct line
And
of
I'm
sight on
assuming
5.
ZZ's more like here in
Yeah.
terms of like map squares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just hugging Cadium. Although I don't think they would mind that. Shoot 5! That's a great idea. I'm gonna shoot 5.
Go for it, buddy.
That sounds like a good idea. I approve of this plan.
Sorry, Skid, it probably means we're gonna end up
You're good.
fighting like 3 or 4 people.
Oh, I don't mind.
I have put
I think
the
Cadium
guy's
will be
fucking gun having
What?
a massive dysfunction in quotes. Oh
You
wait,
can-
Pretty funny.
You
Hold
can
on.
burn a. You can burn a fate point to.
That I can. Can I mention
Guys.
that Nice Spot took my roll, rolled it, and then rolled it again without rolling it?
I don't.
Guys, the
No.
dice bot really likes 80s today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? We're gonna do some 80s.
Also, yes, I'm spending a fate point because I don't like that. I'm gonna take my chances again. Dice Spot, work with me. That works. Does that work?
Woohoo!
Yes.
Yeah, that works.
Shoot.
Shoot. That would be
Shoot.
a D10 plus 4. Do I get, because my ballistic skill is a 51, does that change the amount of dice I roll?
You have a plus 30 because you're in close
You have-
combat.
No, plus 10, short range. So, Tam rolled 1 extra dice. 1
Yeah.
modifier.
Wait,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Yay.
to say. Like, Tam does roll 2 dice damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
I
he
just like to
does.
imagine that Tam.
Oh.
Emperor's
Righteous
Fury.
Fury! Emperor's Fury, motherfucker!
Roll me another d10.
shoot. Time to shoot.
No, roll another shot if he's not dead.
Time to. Does he?
Roll another shot. Yeah, that's correct.
Is he
Roll
dead
me
yet?
1d100. No, I want
Well,
to
you can
tally it
shoot-
up.
You can shoot
Okay.
someone else with it too.
You can
That
shoot
also
someone else with it, which
succeeds.
is why we're asking. But it also
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, so I want to make sure. Let's see if you kill this guy first.
And then if not, then you're probably shooting at like number 3 or number 2.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's actually really good. What is the penetration on your gun?
That would be a 7.
That invalidates his armor and his toughness bonus.
Penetration
Ouch.
doesn't apply to toughness bonus.
No, I'm saying that, like,
He's dead through it.
yes.
Oh, he's just dead.
5-5. Goodbye, 5.
Let me go and get the 5th one in the order and let him meet the same fate as the guy that Art killed.
That means you have 1 extra shot on someone.
3.
Yeah, 3. So
3?
roll me damage on 3.
I
Tam
did.
already rolled 13.
And
Again,
since Will already shot
7.
this guy, he is also dead.
Lovely.
ZZ's
I feel like
clean to
I'm
go.
I feel like ZZ just pulls out their pistol, shoots 5, and then nonchalantly turns however many degrees
Hey
that
Tam,
is.
that's one
Yes.
attack half action, I think. Oh no, you already used the first one on the 89.
Oh. Wait, did
Yes.
I? Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
At this
Oh.
point, you are the deadliest toddler in the Cronus Expanse.
Hey. Wait. Hold on. I used a fate point.
You have another
That's
shot.
true.
I
You
have another
shot. You have another shot.
Yay! This is Going great. Yeah, no, never mind.
Misses. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're so worked
Aw.
up you're so worked up by your bloodlust that you missed the third shot entirely.
How much did you miss?
That's a 74.
That's a 74.
So-
My ballistic's 51. Although it
Oh.
is shooting into close range, not melee, but close range, right?
Plus 10
But-
for close.
yeah,
range,
but-
yes.
So I missed by like about 10 instead of
It's
20.
easy.
Yes. Yes, Captain.
Your reticle is slightly off. I give you a +10, so that goes from a miss to a hit. I give you a +10.
No, it still wouldn't work though because that's a 71. I rolled a 74.
Oh, so okay, never mind.
He's off by 13, not 10.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Well,
And
I
so-
tried.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 4. Pirate number 4 is going to attempt to shoot Grant. He's going to take 2 shots.
All right.
2d100.
How rude of pirate number 4. I think he misses both times though.
He actually does. Mooks in this game system do not have the best ballistic skill. I might need to buff some guys to make the combat more challenging.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we'll say that Grant nonchalantly dodges one shot, but the other's absorbed by his armor. Coincidentally, it is now your turn, Grant.
Can I do like a Wild West like pistol flourish, and I just go my turn? I go
Basically.
my turn.
In a very unkriegsman-like display of hubris and martial skill, you do a little flourish with your plasma pistol and return fire at number 4.
Alrighty, I will now roll to D100 because I want to shoot him twice. Both hit.
Oh.
Yeah, both hit. Roll me the first attack.
First attack first that you can potentially shoot 9 or something.
Yep.
Yes, because this guy has his toughness bonus applied.
Ooh.
6 damage or 7.
Oh.
So penetration of 6, correct?
Yeah.
Armor is invalidated, as is toughness, so he takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Second
He is
shot also
down to
hits.
11 hits. So roll me another point of damage.
Oh my god.
7.
He is down to 4 hit points.
Hmm. And I can't move.
Nope. After
Alright.
that, the Navy. After
We're
that,
good
the
at
storm.
killing people.
Yeah, we really are.
The stormtroopers are going to move into melee, and both will attempt an attack with their shock balls.
Okay. Get him.
The first one does not hit.
Oh.
Neither does the second one.
Bro, these guys suck.
They're
Oh.
fucking tired. They've been fighting for like 2 hours.
Major L on their part.
Unfortunately. That means the other pirates are up next.
Did aim the miss by 10?
No.
Okay.
They only have a weapon skill of 40.
Hmm.
Who the fuck
Oh.
trained these guys?
To be fair, my weapon skill's 44.
Well, you're a robot. You can program yourself. to
Oh,
get
sorry,
better.
my ballistic skill, my weapon skill's a 29.
Ouch.
Cadmium's built, he's not meant to use physical weapons, he's just a little guy. He's here to shoot guns.
Okay, so resolving all 3 attacks at the same time. Since they all moved, each of them get 1 attack, so I'm just going to roll all of them at the same time. They all hit. Okay, so roll 1d10 plus 2. Oh. number 9 gets an extra attack on Grant.
Oh,
That one does not hit. No, wait. He has the close range bonus, so he does make this attack. Grant, you take 12 points of damage, no penetration.
No
Here,
penetration.
is this the first? If this is the first time you've been hit, also subtract your toughness bonus.
Alrighty. My armor
Yes?
right now, it is...
I'll need you to grab me a soda.
Where is he hitting at me?
Let's do a quick roll here.
It also depends on the number, so 53, okay. So
Roll 1d100.
he's only hitting me in the body.
No, this is for
No, we need to select hit location randomly.
He hits you in the right arm.
And the right arm, okay. I have an armor of 6. My toughness is 4, so total
You take 2 damage.
Yep, so I take 2 damage. Or 2 wounds.
Yeah.
The second attack he makes on you is going to be a 3.
So a 3. So I
3
take...
damage, no penetration. So you take no damage because of your armor.
Yes, so I...
Saved by the bell, you only take 2... You basically take scratch damage.
Mm-hmm.
Now then...
as soon as it happens, so as soon as I get, like, hit, I basically almost, like, lose my balance, but I basically take a step forward. And, yeah.
Okay, now I need to make sure how many pirates are after, so... Oh, there are 4 pirates, so that means another guy gets an attack.
But these
Number
ones-
8.
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8 gets his attack on the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
So that is a mono knife. It's a 1d5 plus 3.
If it hits.
Yeah. No, this one does hit. They all hit their attacks.
Oh, right, you rolled them way up here, okay.
7 points of damage. Toughness, armor. Invalidated. The Stormtrooper takes the knife, no damage whatsoever.
Good job, buddy.
No, wait, he has penetration 2. So, 2, 6. He takes only 1 point of damage, actually.
Good job, buddy.
Yes. And I need to roll for the other pirate. Okay, so that means there's going to be 2 attacks on Beck.
Oh.
Ouchie.
Shit, how are these guys rolling so good?
Random guys don't get Righteous Fury, by the way.
No, that's right, so...
He doesn't get an extra one, but that will still hurt.
Yes.
For that guy who rolled an 11, can I use a fate point to make him re-roll that?
Fate points only work on your dice, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or your
Alright.
teammates died.
Unless you specifically have an ability I could make him re-roll, and I'm not
No.
sure you do.
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Okay, so Beck, you take 12 points of damage. Add your armor and toughness bonus together. What do you get? Hang on, let's roll for 100. Oh, shit, that is... He hits you in his left leg. What is your armor rating for your leg? Okay, and what is your toughness bonus? That looks to be No. No, Coop. If your toughness bonus and your armor added together subtract damage from the first attack you sustain per round.
Yeah, and your armor will subtract from every attack, but your toughness bonus is only for the first attack. So what's your toughness bonus, mate? So
that's
5.
5.
So you take no damage.
Yeah,
that
no,
attack is completely absorbed by your armor of 7 and your toughness bonus of 5. If it has no pen, then yeah, you take no damage.
Yeah. Second attack on Coop, which does make a hit. Okay, so if your arm... Okay, so now you take 1 point of damage from this final attack.
Cooper, you basically had one boink off your shoulder and then got hit for 1.
And then one of them grazed your arm.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Top of the order.
Thank the Emperor for armor.
Beck, you're up.
You're kidding.
You're in close melee combat with number 6.
Shoot at him. Shoot at him. Shoot at him.
That doesn't hit. Wait,
Well,
you're in
it's
close.
a plus 30 for shooting in melee.
Yeah, you do have a plus 30 for shooting in melee. Do you have? Would you be able to make an attack at an 87 with 30 to your ballistic skill? And Cooper says,
Maybe. Good done. Yeah, so you miss.
"Yeah, roll me. Yeah, roll me another attack if you're gonna make another attack."
That's not how that works, bud, but that's
That's a 28,
That
so you do
works.
make the attack. Yeah.
28, 83, so 4 degrees of success.
That's 2 extra dice. Roll me 3 damage dice.
3 damage dice plus your modifier.
That's actually a very good shot.
Nice shot. Perfect. Okay. Damn, boy.
So 4 plus 8. That is down to 11. Yeah, this guy's dead. Good job, Coop.
Yay!
So Coop manages to get revenge on the guy who actually managed to get a shot off on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brother.
Ark, you're up.
Okay. Do I have line of sight on number 2? I'm actually technically like here.
Yeah. Barely, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you do have an attack on 2.
Okay. I'm like.
He has not taken any damage this round, or the past one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6 is dead. So
Let's see.
so is 10.
Actually, I'm gonna half move anyways. 1, 2, 5 with landing, like, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. My brain's gonna stroke trying to calculate that. Okay.
Yikes.
Inferno pistol on 2, 1 shot.
Go for it.
'Cause
You should
frankly,
be able. You should be able to make this. This guy's not taking any damage.
Yeah. I need to roll a 62 or below.
That should not be too hard for you.
That's a 48.
Yep.
So that hits 2d10 plus 8. 18 damage, penetration of 12. 13, pen 13.
Has this man been obliterated?
I think so. Yeah, there he goes!
There he goes.
That's a yes! Okay, I need to take 6 and 2 off the order while I'm up here.
Yes.
So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, he's just one of the ones who fought. Alrighty. Yeah. I have one more shot in my Inferno pistol because its clip is tiny, so I'm just making that known to everyone.
Cool.
But that's the end of my turn because I did use a half move. I wanted line of sight on 4 just in case of an Emperor's Fury because, you know.
Number 1 is going to use Quick Draw
Okay.
to pull out his last pistol,
Oh.
and he's going to attempt a full auto burst.
Oh. With a full auto with a las pistol?
You mean a semi-auto?
Semi-auto, yes.
He has a
Say.
plus 40. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Cadmium doesn't actually have a good dodge
Oh.
skill.
Wow, the barrels
Oh.
on these guys' guns really suck!
Oh,
Oh,
buddy.
The second one next to Cadmium! No!
Oh,
Cadmium just
buddy.
Cadmium just like has an uncanny ability to communicate with the machine spirits in these guns and be like, "Hey, dude, you want to break for me?"
That would have hurt, but unfortunately
Oh.
that's a 99.
Oh.
His weapon malfunctions.
Did
Why
his
do I have a
weapon
feeling-
blow up in his face?
I have a feeling that 10 is not a good thing.
The weapon, the last pistol kind of jams as he points it out, and you can see a glow coming from the inside of the barrel, Cadmium,
Oh no.
Oh no.
as it explodes right in your face and the stormtroopers.
Awesome.
Oh.
And
Number
his
one-
face, I hope.
Because number 1 has sustained enough damage already, and his toughness bonus is not enough to reduce the total damage of the explosion, his entire arm is blown up and he dies.
Oh, buddy.
Cadmium and the
Um.
stormtrooper are going to need to attempt a dodge.
Okay. I have to make a 22.
Oh no, Skid.
That's
Oh,
not
no.
22, but
Yeah.
I feel like I should point out that my armor and my toughness put together is 14.
Oh my.
Well,
Yeah.
This dodge test was to see if you take half damage or no damage from the explosion, so you're fine.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah, Cadmium just takes nothing.
The stormtrooper next to you, on the other hand,
Oh no.
Takes
Stormtrooper
this-
next- Oh yeah, that guy.
takes the half damage. But since he has 8, he also tanks it.
good job, buddy. That stormtrooper has been through hell and high water so far, and he's holding strong. I'm proud of him.
Cadmium's just hands on hips. He goes, "Man, have any of these guys seen a good tech priest in years?"
Ever?
Cam, you're up.
Ark is just kind of looking in that general
God.
direction. You hear him yell, "I don't think so."
Yeah, I
Cam.
don't think so.
Yes.
You're up.
So my turn.
Oh wait, no, is it Cadmium's turn or? No, it is
Yeah.
Cadmium's
Yeah,
turn.
it's Cadmium's
Oh.
My turn.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I want to shoot somebody.
Caddy wants to shoot a bitch.
I want to
You-
shoot a bitch.
You can shoot 9 or 4 or 8, but 8 is in melee, so.
I'm gonna shoot. I'll shoot 9 first. Just standard
He did
shot.
shoot your Lord Captain twice.
He did shoot my Lord Captain twice. I don't really like that. I have to make a 74. That is a 10.
Oh.
That's 3 dice.
Roll
Yeah.
me- roll
How
me
about
3
you
damage
murder
then.
this bitch?
3d10.
9 has not
Grant's
not
retinue
taken
is
any
looking out
damage.
for him,
Oh, that's
man.
about to change.
23.
Don't worry.
23.
2.
10 of 2.
So that is 6 total. Down to 17.
Murder.
He may die. Yeah, there he goes.
That was my first attack. This turn.
Yes.
I see number 4.
We see number 4.
We see number 4. Let's
See number 4.
Let's shoot number 4.
Uh-huh.
24.
Good idea. I think.
How many more? How many? That's
I think
5
that's
degrees
3.
of success.
Yes, that's still 3 dice.
Murder a bitch!
Cadmium is going off today. 14 damage.
10 of 2.
10 of 2.
Let's see. Number 4 has
And
taken
Uh-huh.
damage.
Uh-huh.
He
Wait,
has taken damage on for sure.
Oh, buddy!
And Cadmium is out for blood today.
and next up on the initiative order
That is the end of my turn. Yippee.
is Tam. Yes, Tam is next.
Cool, so what's the penalty I get for shooting into melee again?
Minus 20, I believe. Is that correct?
Oh.
Wait, Ilun, was it minus 10 or minus 20 for shooting into melee?
Minus 20 for shooting into melee.
But you're at close range, so that's just a plus 10?
Yeah, it's plus. It's a minus 10 total.
Oh, minus 10.
Point blank is plus 30.
That's correct.
So,
you're in
like,
close
you're-
range.
Yeah.
Let me
close range is
try
plus 10.
this!
You have a minus 10.
Oh! Oh!
You have a minus 10. That's a 14 as the first roll.
Uh-huh.
Tam, what's your ballistic skill?
51.
Yeah, that's 3 degrees of success, so that's 1 extra dice. 2 dice. Tam, I think you may have just killed someone.
I think so too.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Let me double check. Let me triple check the. Yeah, I'm getting that right. Cool. That's 10 for
That's
the
a little
first one.
sad.
I don't care. I'm doing it again anyway because I can.
Whoa,
Oh.
keep going.
That is, he is down to 8 health points.
How about no?
You have to roll the hit. Oh, you rolled your second attack there.
I
8.
did.
That's 3 dice on that second one.
Oh, that's 3 dice? Okay, I don't think it matters. I'm
Add-
pretty sure
add
he's
2 more
dead.
just to see how badly you obliterate him.
Okay.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
me. We want to see. We know he's dead. We just want to see the
We want to
numbers.
see how dead, and the answer is 28 points of damage dead. These
Ham.
pirates have had a bad time.
Tim, you see the stormtrooper engaged in melee combat with this unusually incompetent pirate, and using your third eye without actually opening it, you foresee the exact spots and moments in time you need to shoot. Blam! Blam! The stormtrooper looks down and, believing he'd been shot in the back, looks around, notices he's fine, but he turns around in front of him and the pirate is already laying on the ground dead. Grant.
Yes.
There's one pirate left.
Yes.
The pirates have not had a good time.
Where is this?
Neither of the
pirate?
stormtroopers. Number
Way
7.
over by Cooper.
Oh my! I have to run all the way back over there.
Your retinue's being too efficient. I'm sorry, my good sir.
Nah, just my initiative. I'm currently double checking my abilities.
If it makes you feel better, the stormtroopers have been quite useless this entire encounter.
Yeah, you've done way more than the stormtroopers.
Let's see. Every tile represents 5 feet, correct?
It's 1 meter.
Oh, it's. Oh.
This game uses.
This game uses meters, not feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes.
We aren't heathens.
1, 2,
That
3,
makes the teleportation thing so much more efficient when I can get it again.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So, can I see him from here? He's within 21 meters. The max range of my plasma pistol is 30 meters.
Well, that's actually the range at which you can shoot it without penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see him? Yeah, go for it.
No penalties or bonuses.
That will be a regular hit, no degrees of success.
You do have a +5 because you're fighting on a ship, remember?
Yeah.
1 degree won't do anything though.
Yeah.
No.
So it's 75 to hit.
So yeah, that's
Just a regular hit.
Just a regular hit.
9 damage.
What is the penetration on your plasma again?
6.
A lot.
So he takes the full damage. That was a what?
9 total.
Okay, he is down to 3 hit points. If you can land this next shot, you should be able to kill him.
Holy shit!
Deadeye right fucking here. Roll me damage.
3 dice, Will. Holy crap!
Uh-oh, why did it change me to a chat room?
What?
I hit the wrong button.
Will blasted this guy so hard he ended up in a fucking MySpace chat room.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Alrighty. So I just
That
basically go shoot him, and then from there, Grant just cold glare of his visors. He just shoots it and just goes down the hall.
Blam. Dead. Sorry, it's taking so long. I'm just doing this because it's easier to move.
And that
As
is
the
end
less-
of the pirates.
As the last pirates come down, reinforcements arrive. For you guys, heavily armored stormtroopers emerge from a hallway, and they look towards you, Grant. Lord Captain Grant,
That's me.
your presence is requested aboard the bridge. Now.
Alright then. Alright, retinue. Pack it up.
On it.
Yes,
You
Captain.
know, because it would be funny, I would like to tap those guys' guns who we murdered and
fix
unjam them. Yeah, I'd like to unjam their guns. I'm a tech priest. I have to. I feel
You-
bad for the tech for the machine spirits in there.
You have to make them happy again.
You
Yeah.
you basically lean down to try and fix the gun, but one of the stormtroopers immediately moves in in front of you, blocking your path and says, "Your presence is requested on the bridge, tech priest.
Oh.
Move along."
Can I use one of my mechadendrites to snake around him, grab the gun, and take it with me?
Can you roll me a sleight of hand?
Sure.
Hang on, I need to make sure.
Is it a basic skill?
No, I
No.
don't have sleight of hand.
I don't think any of us have sleight of hand.
You're also
You're
also
fuckers,
attempting-
You're forgetting I exist.
Yeah, you do.
I
You're
like
al-
everything.
I
Because
don't have sleight
Loon
of
is
hand.
everything.
Dude, I'd like to point out that you are attempting to do this with your mechadendrite, which is very loud and noticeable, and this guy has his eyes dead set on you.
Okay.
He is a
Well-
trained soldier of the Inquisition. Attempt a sleight of hand, -20.
Okay.
You
I
can't
don't
even
have-
roll it.
I can't roll
Just
sleight
get a
of hand.
1.
Yeah, I can't roll sleight of hand.
Your
Uh,
mechadendrite creakly moves to try and grab it, but he immediately turns his head slightly towards it.
Diego.
Hmm?
Due to my background, my peer of the military, I can get a +10 bonus on fellowship tests with military organizations. So,
These
I'm
guys
gonna-
are not conventional military.
however,
I should have probably mentioned this before. Will,
mhm.
these reinforcements aren't stormtroopers. They're Tempestus scions.
Ooh.
What are
Never mind,
those?
then.
Okay, fuck.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
What are those?
English, please.
Explain to the stupids in the class.
If inquisitorial grunts are like high-end soldiers, Tempestus scions are like special forces.
They're the
These
Navy
guys-
SEAL of the. Yeah, they're like a Navy SEAL would be to just a regular random Joe Schmo of the army.
Ah.
Tempestus scions are raised in the exact same facilities that train commissars.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I would be familiar with these guys too, and Tempestus Scions, like, To put it in perspective is that for Kriegers, we spend our entire life being part of the war machine. But if anything, these guys are basically like the ROTC of the lifestyle.
Lamau. They're the ROTC.
I will say, I bring this up, Will, specifically because of what division of Tempestus Scions these are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
They're the 29th Zedic Tigers. They fought alongside the Kriegsmen. You would have a plus 20 to fellowship tests with them.
So I will walk beside Cadium, and then I look toward to the Tempestus Scion, and I go, "Is there a problem?"
The Tempestus Zion recognizes you quite easily, but he's not budging, and he just simply says, "Your presence is requested on the bridge, Lord Captain. The Tech Priest was attempting to grab evidence that belongs to the Inquisition."
Okay.
Cadium looks up at Grant with his big autistic eyes. Cadium, you've known Cadium for a bit, months even.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really care about that. But the guns are broken. He wants to fix them a bit.
The Tempestus Scions want to preserve the evidence as is.
Azor kind of sees the Tempestus Scions right next to him. He very, very subtly shifts the Shard Carbine out of view. Even if he's still flaunting rune armor,
Grant's gonna go, "This is a very skilled and capable tech priest. Whatever information he shall gather from reassembling and disassembling enemy equipment can be shared. Whatever is found, it shall be communicated to you."
Just to make sure. Make me a barter plus 20.
A barter
Fluttering my big autistic eyelashes.
Alrighty.
There's puppy eyes, and then there's
that's
autistic
like
eyes.
the one thing I'm really good at.
Yep. A barter plus...
Fluttering my big autistic eyelashes with covering my big autistic eyes. I just want to put the gun back together.
I was
Plus
Please.
20 on barter test.
I was
I
hoping...
want to use a half action to put a gun back together.
Oh damn, I was hoping it was going to be a charm. But, alrighty.
I mean,
Well, you can also try a
40,
charm.
dude. You have a plus 40. With
Yeah.
a barter plus your 20 because of your rank with these guys, plus 40.
Yeah, it did be
Yeah,
plus
so-
40. Where is the roll channel? Here we
You need me to
go.
review? Okay,
It's
never mind.
under gameplay.
Yes.
So that becomes a 48. That is a success. My fellowship is a 70.
So
Oh, damn.
your fellowship becomes an 110. That's 2 degrees of success.
Wow.
The Scion looks between you, Cadium, and the gun and says, "Evidence at this time can't be tampered with. Your tech priest, pending official review, will have access to them after you answer your summons. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, but that's the way it has to be." And he leans in and says, "Don't keep the Lord Inquisitor waiting. And don't try to play around the rules."
Cat.
Grant,
Zizi's just gonna grab Cadium's hand and
Yep.
trot off towards whatever
Mhm,
direction
Okay.
these people
Thanks.
came from.
Yeah.
Cadium kind of like waves one of his Mechadendrites at Grant and he goes, "Thanks for trying, Gappin."
Grant is just going to look toward you, and then he's going to look toward the Tempestus Scion, and then he's just going to just start walking toward the bridge. So, another way how I could put it, the difference between like the Tempestus Scions and Kriegers is that Kriegers are basically standard infantry. Tempestus Scions are basically the guys with all the cool toys.
Yeah, Cadium's kind of just like, man, I've already seen these guns. I just want to put the fucking barrel back on." To Cadium, it's gonna take it's gonna be instant.
Several more stormtroopers enter the area, and you can see some of your own household troopers are with them, but they've been stripped of their weaponry and most of basically all their guns, and they're just being corralled into a side room, basically.
Grant is going
Unfortunate,
to approach.
the number of
and-
scions and stormtroopers currently outnumber the amount of voidsmen you brought with you.
Right. Grant is going to approach, and then he's just going to give like a gesture of stand down to the voidsman.
Your soldiers return to look and nod, and it seems pretty clear that they've already been complying.
Mm-hmm.
But your reassurement helps ease some of the tension between your forces and the Inquisitor's forces.
Is Grunt among them?
You don't see Grunt. You did make sure to bring him and the Ogren along for the assault, but exactly where they are on the ship, you have no idea.
All right then. Let's head to the bridge.
Everyone turn to page 7.
You know the look of like a dog when they're guilty? That's what Ark has as he's kind of walking beside, like right behind Grant, wearing fucking Xenos armor in front of about to meet a goddamn Lord Inquisitor of the Inquisition.
That is a very nice trait of Cadium to have, Scoot.
He's like, that's my Lord Captain. I'm gonna keep that dude safe. If he dies, that's bad.
I can't commit heresy if he's dead.
I can't commit heresy if he's dead. Also, that's my Lord Captain. You can't have him. He's mine. When he dies, I get to look at his body. I mean, oops. Don't hurt my Lord Captain. Oh.
Tam, are you familiar with Star Wars?
Kind of. I mean, I haven't psychoanalyzed every single second of the movies, but I've seen most of them.
Okay, well,
Have
there's stormtroopers and then there's death troopers.
Mm-hmm.
So, not saying that Kriegers they have shit aim. I'm just saying that like the level of like training and equipment is just vastly different. It's a very wide gap.
Yeah, I get it.
Also, when people see Kriegers are fighting alongside him, they get all upset because like, oh man, I'm next to the suicide loser boys. When they fighting alongside Tempestus Scions, they're like, oh man, shit's real serious.
Loser boys. Oh.
The reaction to Tempestus Scions basically comes in 2 flavors. One, holy shit, we're fighting alongside the Tempestus Scions, or holy shit, we're fighting next to the Tempestus Scions. Because it means either the situation's in your favor or very much against you. Anyhow.
Suicide loser boys.
I mean,
It's
that's
really
the reputation the Kriegs have. You guys are basically escorted by a full complement of Tempestus Scions, and these guys are wearing full carapace armor. Hotshot lasp guns at the ready, all of them marching in unison. This is a level of discipline and militant ferocity you're not exactly used to. And as you're brought aboard the bridge, you see why. Ah, shit, that's not... Command V. There we go. Standing in the middle of the room is a very tall, plain-featured but attractive woman wearing an inquisitorial uniform. Holstered at her side is a plasma pistol, and in her hand, an imperial rosette. And you can see a line of pirates just basically kneeling in front of her. 2 Tempestus Scions are flanking her as an interrogator is quickly going through each of them. So, yeah, basically the situation, my lord, is that we got ourselves a couple of rabble-rousers. They thought they could ambush us over Kronos, and, well, Bob's your uncle. They tried and failed. What is your sentence, my lady? And the Inquisitor just merely folds her arms, and you can see her eyes begin to glow. One by one, the pirates each have their heads exploded, in sequential order, in perfect timing from left to right. Each one of them is executed in this incredibly explosive and gruesome manner. Except for the very last one, who looks and says, I confess, we were told, yes, we were given a heads up. One of your own, he told us where to find you, that you'd be over Kronos, looking for something deep, buried beneath the rocks. Please, I'll tell you everything. And she just looks dispassionately at him and says, I know. You've told me everything. Interrogator, take him to the oubliettes. He is not to see the light of the stars or the sun ever again. In fact, he is not to see anything ever again. And the interrogator sort of like cracks his knuckles and says, You got it, ma'am. I'll take care of it right proper. And he's like, oh, the guests are here. Let's just dash loop. Ah, shit, this is always annoying. New music bots are annoying to deal with.
If I couldn't play a Krieger, I was going to argue playing a Archmilitant Tempestus Scion.
I probably would have approved. As the interrogator drags off this terrified pirate, the Inquisitor regards you all. I believe my thanks are in order. My stormtroopers have informed me that you came to my aid. Is this correct? Or are you simply here to seize the spoils of the battle?
We've came to aid.
That remains to be seen. You are Useless Grant, Lord Trader of the Silverwind Dynasty, are you not?
That is correct.
Excellent. Your services are hereby requested on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Imperial Inquisition. I am Lord Inquisitor Victory Rosamund Day, and you work for me now, starting right now.
Diego.
Yes.
Isn't the legal status between Rogue Trader and Inquisitors very blurred? They're almost on the same level of authority.
Inquisitors can actually outrank Rogue Traders.
They can request their services temporarily. They can't enslave them or anything, but if they have an issue that needs solving and a Rogue Trader stops by, they can say, "Hey, take a pit stop. You're helping us out." They can contract them temporarily.
Remember that the Inquisition is one of the few organizations that can actually overpower a Rogue Trader.
Alright.
A Rogue Trader's power is not infinite, it is very finite, especially when the Inquisition is involved. And I would also have to remind you that you are currently surrounded on all sides by stormtroopers and Tempestus Scions that work for this woman.
Oh yeah, I'm very aware. I just want to check something real fast. So.
No, that's absolutely fine. Also, she did just execute 8 people in front of you by blowing up their brains with her mind.
Yeah, a razor mind. I mean, same thing could have been done with a firing squad.
Yeah, but it means she's a very powerful sanctioned psyker.
I'm not gonna kill her.
That is always an option.
The Ordos Hereticus being here means Cadium cannot commit any heresy right now, or he will be executed.
Yeah, Cadium has a brain cell more than half the time. He understands.
So we were really pushing it by trying to take that gun earlier. So,
Yep.
Grant's
it's not heretical for him to want to fix a gun.
True.
Just a normal dude's gun.
And so she is requesting our assistance on this matter. What was that again, Diego?
She has not told you what the matter was. She just says that you work for her now. She is not giving you she's not allowing you the opportunity to refuse her summons.
Grant goes. So, what's the task?
Your cooperation has been noted, Lord Grant. Thank you. Do you see the holo display behind me?
Yeah. I mean,
yes. If you look at page 7, you all see a massive hive city. Ark, you recognize this. It's the main hive city on Fenring Primus. I have urgent business that must be resolved nearby in the system, and you are going to help me. But first, she looks to all of you. There are many anomalies in your records I would like to rectify.
Fuck.
Heck. She looks towards
That was not in character.
she looks towards Zizi. An apprentice navigator who bonded with an alien life form encountered on a Eldar shrine maiden world. She looks towards Cadium.
Uh-oh.
A member of the Adeptus Mechanicus who seems to skirt the official policy of the flesh is weak by maintaining his own flesh. She looks towards Ark, a former member of the Navy who has come into possession of several alien artifacts, and is in fact displaying them openly right now. She then turns to Beck, an unknown variable who survived dangerous first contact with an unknown enemy. And then she looks towards Grant. And the famous Lord Captain Useless Brandt, a true-born son of Krieg, who somehow managed to thwart a chaos incursion at the height of the Shiloh Crusade, propelling him to ever greater heights until he finds himself the sole master of a rogue trader dynasty. Almost overnight, mere days after his predecessor was killed by a particularly ravenous Gwig. And that's not to mention the motley crew you have aboard your chosen vessel, the Velvet Glove. Some of whom have been invading the Emperor's justice for years. What say you in your defense, Lord Captain?
I'm saying this out of character. Wow, she's the queen of our fan club. Okay, but going back into in character. As a current rogue trader, I take advantage of utilizing individuals who are quite capable amongst themselves. Each of them are their own, are competent and efficient. Sorry, give me a second. Something's going weird. Hello, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The entire time.
Okay. My my thing was cutting in and out, my bad. Each of them are dangerous alone, but we are deadly together. My dream is to establish and to improve the legacy of my dynasty. And due to my knowledge my knowledge can be limited. So it depends on me seeking very unique individuals. So, my defense, we get the job done.
And what if the job is to defy his will? What then? What defense would you offer should you turn your talents against the Emperor?
Turn my talents against the Emperor? The Emperor is all-knowing. He will truly understand if I ever seek to undermine the Imperium of Man.
So you would argue that in the event you ever turn traitor, the Emperor would see you smited before you did any real damage. Is that correct?
The Emperor would know my reason would be just.
Was Abelgard just?
Can I get some context on that one, Diego?
The traitor commissar of Shiloh. The one you've defeated on Skato Minor.
So was he just? He was led astray. I trained with him.
You are both dangerous men, it would seem. I'm in need of dangerous men. Your actions put you in question. And though your loyalty has yet to be proven, your dedication has been exceptionally well known. You have done much to further the cause of the Emperor, and you have done much to destabilize this region. Judgment will be held at a later date. She looks towards her. She looks at her side and Tempestor. Escort them to the holding cells. I will have Graham question them individually. And from there, we shall continue on our way. Assess the damage to my vessel, ensure that the holes are sealed, and make sure that the traitors are put to the sword, each and every last. She turns back to Lord Captain Grant. Your soldiers will be detained temporarily after we have reviewed you and your crew's loyalties. They will be released. If you are found wanting, they will be put to the sword as well. Your dynasty will be dissolved and all your assets will be given over to the Imperium of Man. You are to cooperate to your fullest extent. Do you understand?
The Emperor I serve.
Good. Take them away. I have business to attend to. Inform Lady Locarno that I want a course set to Fenring Primus now. Transmit coordinates to the Velvet Glove so that she may join us in orbit. And then she looks to you, Grant, and says, "You are dismissed." The stormtroopers and Tempestus Scions on your side all grab you by the shoulders and basically escort you to holding chambers a couple levels down. They take a very confusing route that isn't linear in nature, probably to make sure that you guys can't retrace your steps back to the bridge. Cadium, having perfect recall...
And ZZ.
I also,
Yeah.
I also have
Cadium-
16 intelligence bonus.
Yeah.
Or 18 intelligence bonus.
Caddy
Yeah.
and Zuzi are just making a mental map of the ship. Don't mind us.
When one of the Tempestus Science attempts to grab me, can I do like that thing from Halo 2 where the Arbiter basically like, you better, so don't fucking touch me?
You notice that the man grabbing you is actually the Tempester Prime, the ranking officer of all the Scions on the ship. And he looked, and when you attempt to do that, he just backs up and says, "Easy, easy. Just move. I got nothing against you, cousin. Orders are orders."
Do these guys have to grab all of Cadium's mechadendrites?
Yeah.
You see,
Like they're his shoulders?
none of them actually attempt to, but you see a Magos. Like a tech priest Arch-Magos.
Oh my god, hello, buddy! That's not me in character. But hi, buddy, hi! Oh my god, hi!
He looks to you and says... He looks to you and says, "Irrelevant unit is to join associate pre-servitors in holding cells."
Cadium kind of just like... He kind of just like nods, he goes, "Yep. I heard. Thank you, though."
Reaffirming audio processors are functional does not indicate competence.
Ouch.
Irrelevant
I-
unit is to join pre-servitors in the holding cells now.
Cadium just starts going. He starts walking. He follows.
Wait, did he call us not yet
Yeah.
machine
Pre-servitors?
slaves?
He called you pre-servitors.
Yep.
He also
Yeah,
called
not yet machine slaves.
he also called Cadium irrelevant unit.
Yeah.
Cadium is kind of used to this, so he's okay with this. I mean, gestures at Cadium. He knows. He
It
knows
should be
his-
mentioned, it's a little bit actually disturbing how quickly Ark basically dead weights and looks like he's about to pass out the second someone touches him.
The guards aren't being exceptionally rough with you, but they do kind of like look at your alien tech and says, reminds me of the knife eaters we killed back on and the other scion says, hey, we don't go throwing away around that name anymore. Oh, right, yeah. He does look around and says, nice gear though, dude. How many knife eaters you killed for it?
You see him kind of like think for a moment, because it was a lot, not only on the first jungle planet, but we also killed those Drakari.
Mm-hmm.
A fair bit. Couple of Dark Eldari as well.
One of them nods and says, I keep a necklace made of their ears in my quarters.
Oh,
It's kind of nasty.
Likewise. There's a head on my desk.
The
Diego.
scions just
Oh.
the scions just basically the scions are nodding like in agreement as if, ooh, yeah, we would, and then one of them says, we're not allowed to keep the head. The ears are fine. But they
Diego.
basically, yes.
I'll wait till you're done.
No, that was the interaction with the Ark. What are you saying?
So, during the Shiloh Crusades, how much would Grant have interacted with the Inquisition back when he was a commissar? Because I think he was like one of the more effective commissars during that crusade.
It was minimal. It was minimal at first, but after your victory on Skato Minor, you were given the full debrief
Mm-hmm.
and just let on your merry way when they deemed you more useful as an active officer than in detention, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a different group within the same organization that currently has you detained. Like, it was a different guy interrogating you and all that.
Okay.
Up until this point, you have not heard of Lord Inquisitor Rosamund Day.
Got it. Alrighty. I just want to check if there's a history here.
No, this is so completely... You didn't even recognize the ship you're on.
Right. And when that Tepessa sign called me cousin, does that mean more like brothers in arm, or more like as in?
I will get into that once we finish the session.
Ooh,
Tam,
Okay.
yes. I have a
You are-
question.
what is
And-
your question?
Are they taking our stuff?
No. You are
Cool.
being allowed to keep your weapons as a courtesy.
Uh-huh.
But the implication is that they don't consider you a threat even if you're
Hey!
on. Because you're specifically outnumbered aboard an Inquisition vessel.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because, well, you see, ZZ always has their bag with them. Their bag which contains Goose. Goose, who is very conveniently staying hidden. Right?
Yes, Goose has managed to stay hidden throughout most of this, but
Perfect. Anyway, yes, you were saying?
You are not grabbed by stormtroopers or scions. Instead, you see a navigator's attendant walk towards you. And you recognize who this navigator attendant belongs to.
Uh-huh.
It belongs to House Locarno.
Who?
Long story, Locarno is known for producing daredevil navigators, basically.
Ah.
They are resolute in the face of danger, and they're very much focused on getting the job done. They're like determinators who push the boundaries of what navigators normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Your family has not had a vendetta war against them in like centuries.
Okay.
Which means you're on relatively good terms for navigator houses.
Yep. And no one else thought it was a good idea to touch me. Sounds good.
You're a navigator. They know not to fuck with you.
Yeah, fair.
Everyone else is fair game. You are a different cut of cloth. You're cut from different cloth entirely. And the attendant just basically holds out her hand and says, Master Zayden, your presence is required by the mistress.
Excuse me?
The navigator of this ship, Bekinda, requests an audience with you.
Okay.
In case you haven't realized, sweetie, you can't say no. Your Lord Captain couldn't say no.
I'm assuming this audience is alone.
For the most part. You're allowed to bring your pet, of course.
It's a psychic creature. She's a navigator's attendant.
Yeah.
In case you didn't understand, Lacarna knows you have a Grinix.
Yeah, I gathered that.
She's cool with it.
Grant
For
takes
now.
minor solace that Zizi isn't being referred to as the pet this time.
No.
Yeah.
No, this time
That's
the
a
word pet...
jobber's thing.
Yeah, this time the word pet is being used for Goose, who is a pet.
Mostly.
But they are still talking to you like a small child.
Even though I'm probably taller than them.
This is a very hunched over ancient looking woman. But she works for a navigator, which you know, she's seen some shit.
Zizi's gonna like turn around, look at, or not turn around, but like turn their head, look at the rest of the retinue. It's like, okay, lead on.
Kadim kind of like looks back and he kind of like waves at Zizi. Good luck.
Thanks, gonna need it.
Eyes forward.
Understood.
Grant gives like a just a single nod.
As the Lord Trader's retinue leaves the command bridge, Rosamund Day looks back and she turns towards one of her subordinates. I didn't think they'd actually show. She looks forward and says, inform Amalia that her predictions came true. We may yet have use for her. And the Scion looks over and says, what about the Lord Captain and his retinue? You said so yourself. They are very suspect. Oh, their loyalty isn't in question. Neither is their efficiency. I want to know my pawns inside and out before I put them on the board. Lord Grant's arrival was unexpected, but thanks to Amalia's tip-off, we can plan around his inclusion. We have work to do. Has a course been charted for Fenring Primus? Yes, milady. Good. We go there now. And so, the Sword of Reconciliation leaves orbit over Kronos, leaving behind a utterly massive space-wrecked battlefield. Space hulks from all pirate vessels floating around. The two Cobra destroyers immediately flank the Velvet Glove and begin escorting the Dauntless-class frigate along the same path that the Sword of Reconciliation is taking, towards the middle part of the system. Everyone turn to page 8. As you can see, as this small patrol squadron of inquisitorial vessels and the Velvet Glove reach orbit over the hive cities of Fenring Primus, everything seems quiet as you're all led to dark, damp, and empty rooms, sat down, and await questioning by the Inquisition. A mysterious signal is being sent out from the northernmost reaches of Fenring Primus, far beyond the outskirts of the Hive cities, and there, a single message is repeated, cast out into the void. It opened my mind and made me see everything. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Ooh boy!
Fun.
Egad!
A solid 3 hours. Nice.
Woohoo!
Anyway, I gotta go. Sorry.
Okay.
That's okay.
Good.
I will.
Bye.
Elune, I will be posting the new character sheets for the NPCs in Allied, so
Cool. I'll see you guys later. Good night.
Night, Elaine.
See you around.
That was really fun. I'm so excited for next session when they may or may not figure out that Cadmium has heretical tendencies.
Well,
And Zizi gets to
Yay.
talk to some navigator woman. Oh no.
Grant was more so. I tried to roleplay it that he was a bit peeved at how she was talking to him. Was that she was clearly making it that was her case to try to against the whole crew, like how she would argue within the Inquisition.
Ooh, damn, she's
So
hot.
Hmm?
Sorry, she's hot. Woman
Yeah.
hot.
yeah, a lot of Inquisitors, or a lot of female Inquisitors are Dami Mommy's energy,
Damn.
but it's I know.
New character sheets are going up. Copy.
And she's so young too. Most Inquisitors are like in their physically appearance wise, like 30s and 40s.
She's much older than she looks.
Mm-hmm.
Rejuvenate treatments does wonders for the soul.
Mm-hmm. Also, bye
And
recording.
finally, bye.
By recording.